I'm here. Ow.
You're late, sir. You are late,
I'm so
sir.
sorry. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I work late now. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get to the money.
uh.
Hey, I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry. It wasn't. It was really that bad this time. So I really would admit that. But uh, I'm here. I'm here. I am here. I have arrived. Can you take that ugly shirt off, by the way?
Excuse me.
Can you take that ugly shirt off, by the way, please?
How about now? My shirt
Huh?
is first of all, my shirt is sexy. Watch your mouth.
That ugly shirt.
First of all, it says dilly dilly on it, so watch your mouth.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought it
what?
said those. What
No,
is dilly dilly, sir? What is dilly dilly? Oh, dilly dilly. Oh, okay, dilly
but
dilly.
like commercials.
Yes. I understand. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just trying to find my dang fork. I'm sorry.
What are you eating,
Go
sir?
ahead. But you hate it. So I'm hungry, sir.
What are you
It's
eating on
called
the show?
work. Oh, uh, a little bit of baked chicken, fried chicken, some white rice, and some broccoli.
Mom Dukes made that.
Yeah, a little broccoli. No, I
Mom
eat a
Dukes
little
made that.
different these days. Nah, nah. Mom's is they're out on date night tonight. So I have it's they on date night. So we all good. All right,
Are you ready?
I am ready for the SmackDown.
Please don't be smacking my ear, sir.
I'll try not to.
All right, 10 seconds. What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? We are live. We are live. We are live. And we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. And you're now tuned into one of the hottest podcasts in the world. That's Saucy Discourse. This is our season 3, episode 28 edition. And the song that was bringing us in by Dr. Dre. Keep Your Head Ringing off the Friday soundtrack. One of my favorite Dr. Dre tracks. Keep Your Head
Mm-hmm.
Ringing. I'm your boy Jeff.
And I'm your boy Marcus.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Good man, just been busy,
Busy, man.
busy
We,
than
we,
usual.
we we took a week of rest. We well needed. I
Yes,
needed
yes,
rest too.
yes,
There's a lot going
yes,
on.
yes,
A lot going
yes.
on.
I've been busy, got planning to do, got things going on, got work going on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm blessed. I'm alive. I'm a little sore, but I'm alive and well.
Pause.
Sore as in like work sore,
Yeah,
sir.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh
I just
my
said Paul.
lord.
I just said
No
Paul. I don't
man.
know.
No man. Work
You,
sore.
you,
So
you was with the
sore from
wifey.
work.
I don't know. I don't know. You was with the
No,
wifey.
no,
Oh,
no,
weekend. I
no,
don't know.
no. Work, sir. Work. 9 to 5, 10 to 6, 10 to 7.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Working hard. You know what I'm saying? Working hard. Work.
Okay. Whatever you
That
say.
type of work, sir. See how you just mess everything. See how you start? Don't get me started.
What?
Don't get me started.
I'm just
Don't get
saying.
me started.
I'm just saying. Yeah, some
Mm-mm.
other work you can put in. That's all I'm saying. That's all
No,
I'm saying.
no. We not talk about that on this show, sir.
Okay. I just it's 2023, sir. You got to make it clear for our audience. We don't know what
I
you're
understand that. Oh,
talking
I understand that.
about.
How are you doing, nonetheless, since you want to be on everybody's business and stuff,
Hey, I'm just
Mr.
gonna.
Dilly Dilly?
I'm doing good. Blessed and highly favored.
All right,
Chilling,
good.
man. Just working. School as well. I'm a little busy, man. Working on some projects, some new projects going on, and yeah, man. Just finish up the merch coming on for the network and stuff like that. I gotta get your size and all that too. Remind me.
Hey, pause. Pause.
Oh, pause on that one. Yeah, that was a big pause. A big
You see,
pause.
you see, you see. You see?
that was a big pause on that one.
Oh, we even now. We even now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just coming up with everybody's gonna be part of the shoot. Getting
What's the name of the shirts? What was that? Is it
it's gonna be
hashtag we working?
it's gonna be socially. It's gonna have the Social Nation logo and all that, and
Okay.
I can't really spoil it. I want to be surprised
No,
for the
that's
whole
fine.
crew
That's
that be a
fine.
part of it. But it's gonna be
Hey,
Social
just let me
Nation
know when it comes
hats.
in the mail.
It's gonna be
Right.
hats, shirts, and
Right.
hoodies, and we're gonna do a photo shoot
Right.
and all that. Everybody gonna be a part of the network that could appear in person. But yeah, I'm just working on that different projects, new shows and stuff like that,
Go,
ideas.
bro. Let's go.
So
Let's
the
do this,
hashtag.
Gravy. Let's do this. Hashtag we working.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Click A Vodka who's sponsoring podcast as
Absolutely.
well. Make sure you go and support them. The link is in the bio as well. Make sure you subscribe to all the platforms that we're on, audio, whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Make sure you go and subscribe to all the platforms we're on. Also, you'd like to see the video, we're on YouTube as well, and we also on Twitch. So you can watch the live stream on Twitch, and you go watch the live also on YouTube, and the reruns on YouTube. You can watch the rerun on Twitch. So they'll be asking me, "Hey, I go on Twitch, I can't find it. It's only live stream on Twitch." I mean, it's a lot been going on this past week with the free
Where we starting off
agency, going on. Aaron Rodgers met with the Jets owner, gave a wish list of players who he would like to play with if he was traded to the Jets. So no trade has been made yet, but Aaron Rodgers gave a wish list of players, and this list is his former teammates. You got Lazard.
already get on.
Yeah. You got Cobb.
I believe that's done, right?
No, not yet.
What's he going Cobb for? I'm just curious about that.
No, they don't make any sense to me. But
Cobb is like 34, 35, 36 out there, but nonetheless.
I mean, he wants to play with OBJ.
I mean, who doesn't?
A lot of people.
Don't start.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, it's OBJ. Anyway,
What's the problem?
what's the problem?
What's the problem?
He's coming off a injury, sir. I mean, he could do.
He had two torn ACL. So what? Tomato.
He could do all the workout tapes and put them on social media and stuff like that. I don't mean nothing to you. Have to put them pads on and go on the field, sir. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter to me. I don't want to see all that stuff. Worship the Ben Simmons. Okay, showing all that.
OBJ is not worse than Ben Simmons because, unlike Ben Simmons is look, the man's not even playing now. Okay, the Ben Simmons I've got using in the NBA. That's how bad it's been.
Okay, I'm just talking about this social media. That's all I was saying. You want to show all this? You want to show all this work you been doing on social media? Yeah, all these pickup games you playing. You shooting the damn basketball, but when you actually get on the court, you can't even make a damn layup. It's disgusting. I want to see all that. Play like you play in your social media pages. Unless you got something to tell us, or something, everything's being edited or something. I don't know. But the Jets they already signed Lazard already.
Mm-hmm.
There are in talks with OBJ, was reported yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're gonna sign the tight end Campbell and Cobb. Maybe a little down the line to just focus on getting the Odell Beckham Jr. thing because he wants $20 million a year, which is blasphemous. And they just signed a Hartman from the Chiefs, which is a great move, great pickup, and could be utilized the right way.
Are you saying that he wasn't utilized in Kansas City?
No, he was utilized in Kansas City. I'm just talking about the Jets. They can mess this up. Especially we have the head coach who had one of the worst offenses last year with the Broncos. But No. I'm talking about the Broncos.
Oh,
Because remember, he's the offensive coordinator, right?
mhm.
The coach who had one of the worst offenses last year is now the offensive coordinator for the Jets. They can mess this up. But what is your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers and his wish list to the Jets?
I don't really see a major problem with the wish list. First off, as you just said, Randall Cobb, question mark. I don't know why. Maybe he's just somebody like remember how Michael Jordan always had like Lamar Rashad with him? And everybody had LeBron has Maverick Carter, Paul Revere, Rich Paul with him, I guess. Not always, but you know what I mean, close to it. It's like basically I guess for him it's somebody he can be around closely. So like basically number one, basically. Lazard is already a done deal. I have no problem with that. The OBJ thing is interesting. I don't always see a problem with it. I do, however, have a problem with OBJ talking about he want like what, he said 20 mil a year.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, all right, Odell, come on, man. I understand you need the money. Congratulations, having a brand new baby kid, a new child. I understand you need the bank, but unfortunately, you have had 2 ACL tears in both knees, one knee on the left, one knee on the right. You haven't played. Oh, was it 2020? Was the last time he played? That was with Cleveland.
No,
Haven't played since.
remember he won the Super Bowl. He played the first half of the Super Bowl. That's it.
Right.
What you
Exactly.
like to brag about?
Last time he played, well, I mean, I guess they can up the ante a little bit because last time he did play, it was a Super Bowl because he was on his way. He was on his way being
On his way to what?
MVP. He was on his way to win MVP that game because he was hot. He was on
Oh,
fire.
please.
Before he got hurt, so you can hate all you want to.
Oh,
You
please.
still see it's your problem. You still talk conspiracies. It's 2023. You still talk conspiracies about Snoop and Dr. Dre and all that. You gotta let that go.
No, I know conspiracy is facts.
It's not facts.
It's facts. It's facts, sir. I know what I'm talking about.
Ain't no conspiracy. Because your guy was the one, he's the main headliner. He got everybody together. So you can hate all you want to. Blame your guy. Nonetheless, Odell was on his way to being MVP because he was balling out before he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, that was
on a simple play. He told
it don't matter.
On a simple
it
play.
happens. It happens to the best. It happened to Saquon. It happened to Odell. It happened to Adrian Peterson. Remember, he tore his whole freaking ACL, came back twice as strong, and still won the rushing title. So I don't hear nothing about that. It's very possible to come back better. I mean, a lot of people are Adrian Peterson, but you get what I'm saying, though. But my point is, asking for $20 million, I was like, that's kind of high. That's kind of high. If you say like a 2-year, $20 million, I believe just to cut that check. They'll find a way to get some money done for that.
Oh, they're already making room for it.
Yeah, they gotta make room for it.
No, I'm saying they're already making moves for it.
Right, that's the thing. And if you're Aaron Rodgers, you see the Jets making these moves. You already stated you don't want to be at the Packers no more. You should have said that, I'd say 3 years ago, when it was just you and Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones. And then they still, just think about it, the entire way of his career with the Packers. They have only drafted a wide receiver one time in his career, and that's Christian Watson. The entirety of Aaron Rodgers being a starting quarterback for over 12 to 15 years, they only drafted a wide receiver one time. They drafted, think about this, they drafted Jordan Love before they drafted the wide receiver. It shows no matter how many times you ask for help, management is seeing something completely different. And that was until they got Jordan Love. Now you got Jordan Love. Now they said he's ready to be the guy. All right, cool. So let me get out and let me go to a team or to a city that will appreciate me a lot more and give me one-on-one. So now, Aaron Rodgers, the Jets are giving you what you want, with the exception of Odell. Now we got to do is get the trade talks going, which are probably in motion right now. And at the end of the day, a deal got to get done. I think a deal has to get done at least before the summer. So then this time, Aaron Rodgers won't have any excuses not to go to training camp. Because remember, after last season, he skipped training camp. Oh, I'm sorry, that was another quarterback.
Oh yeah, I was
That was another
OTAs.
quarterback. That was another quarterback. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's the wrong quarterback. That's the other retired. That's the retired quarterback.
Watch them out,
I'm
sir.
sorry.
Watch
I'm
them out.
sorry, man. I'm
Why,
sorry,
why,
man.
why, why? See, I ain't
I'm
mentioned them all.
sorry.
I ain't
I'm
mentioned them yet.
sorry. I'm
In the
sorry.
podcast, you got to throw
I,
shots at Tom Brady.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh wait, shout out to the GOAT for buying the
Oh
Aces of
Lord.
WNBA. Yeah, shout out to
See,
him.
I stuck my foot in it.
Yeah,
But
that you did.
nonetheless,
Mhm.
it was an accident. I was thinking with the wrong. I was thinking with the World
Yeah,
Cup,
yeah.
but
Watch him out
nonetheless,
there. Don't you ever compare Aaron Rodgers to Tom Brady? Don't you ever do that?
anyway, nonetheless, at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers, he's getting what he wants. Just to give you what you want. What you gonna do? That's it. What you gonna do, bro? Enough is enough. This has been going on for what? Almost a whole month now. We already what? A month and a half, or we were a month and a half away from the Super Bowl, and we're about 3 to 4 weeks away from the NFL draft. Something has to happen between then.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can't go on. Jets fans can't go another year with Zach Wilson as a quarterback because now you got more weapons. You traded Elijah Moore to Cleveland, which he wanted to be traded during the season last season. Now he got his wish. Now he's on a different team. Now he's playing with Deshaun Watson, and like you said, they're making moves. There ain't no more excuses. I don't think Jets fans can take a whole another year of Zach Wilson being quarterback. So it's on you.
Um, for me, I only I think the deal's already done to trade Aaron Rodgers, but I just think the pieces that Aaron Rodgers want can't be final till they get the pieces. That I because when you see Aaron Rodgers on interviews and stuff like that, oh, we're gonna make a big decision, a big announcement and stuff like that with with Brandon Marshall and all them, and he knows that he's going to New York. The question is, or the thing is, he has to have the right pieces around him. So asking for this wish list, they already signed. Soon as this came out, they already signed Lazard already. About like an hour later, have you noticed that? It's signed Lazard, and then they signed Hartman yesterday. So and the talks with Odell. So Aaron Rodgers and them know what they're doing. Actually, the president for the Packers said, "I'm sworn to secrecy not to say anything." This is the president, Mark Murphy, for the Packers. So they know something. There are talks already with the Jets. Know what's going on, but they just make it the Jets to make the right moves to move Aaron Rodgers. The only thing that would be bad about this whole scenario, how we waiting for this big trade for the Jets to actually trade for Aaron Rodgers, is if they sign every single person that Aaron Rodgers want, and then he announces his retirement. I mean, how fucked that would be? That would be so messed up. Just take care of my boys. I'm not coming to New York. I'm retiring. That would be the most messed up thing. But I still believe that Aaron Rodgers still want to play football. I don't think he's going to do that. But I'm just giving you another scenario that could happen knowing Aaron Rodgers because he's so predictable. But at the end of the day, I think the right pieces he asks for is actually good for him. And I think Odell is the main thing that the Jets have to do.
Mm-hmm. Hold tight. Before you continue, you just call Aaron Rodgers a chameleon.
Yep, he is.
You just called the man a chameleon, bro.
He is a chameleon.
Oh
You know what
my
this man
lord.
gonna do?
He's unpredictable. He's
Yes.
remember Brett Favre was unpredictable as well.
Now
People gotta
remember,
have that too.
the Jets is going all out for Aaron Rodgers. They're making
Mm-hmm.
trades, they get draft picks
Mm-hmm.
and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They going nonstop because they haven't won a damn championship since a year after the "I Have a Dream" speech. That's a long time. That's I know I talk about the Knicks. It was 1973. That's still a long time. But the
You
Jets,
see what you
I mean,
do?
my God,
You see what you
I mean,
do?
my
You
God.
see what you do? You see what you do? You see what you do? You see how you start?
The
You
Knicks
see how
haven't
you
won in 50
start?
years. Knicks haven't won in
Ain't
50
got nothing to do with
years.
the team.
They haven't
Had
won
nothing
in
to do with
50
the
years.
Knicks.
They
Had
haven't won
nothing
in
to do with
50
the
years.
Knicks.
But
Had nothing to do with the
1969,
Knicks.
1969.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see how this man starts every episode. Every single episode, he cannot help himself go. He can't
So
go
it's
one
54
episode.
years.
That had nothing to do with the Knicks. Nothing to do
I'm
with
just saying.
basketball.
I'm just
So
saying.
why you gotta say the Knicks? Why you gotta include the Knicks? See,
I'm just saying.
you going for low blows. That's what you do.
Ain't no boy. I'm giving you
Yeah.
historical facts, sir. Historical facts.
So what's that to do with the Knicks, sir?
I'm saying how I talk about the Knicks not winning the championship for 50 plus years. The Jets are the same boat. They're in the same boat. I mean, 54 years, 54, 55 years. You only had one Super Bowl. You had many trips. I don't want to say many trips, but you had a certain amount of trips to the conference championship. But you wet the bed and nose. Okay, with Vinny Testaverde. Okay, that is not, and two back to back. Mr. Butt fumble himself. Sanchez. Oh please. The Jets understand what they have in their possession. They got a 2-year, 3-year window to do this. Okay, and they have to get the right pieces around Aaron Rodgers to make this happen. So I believe the Jets is going to make this happen. But I ain't worried about that. Wait a minute. I ain't worried about that. The Jets gonna get it done. Okay. I believe Aaron Rodgers go to the Jets. I think they just playing this big game until it happens. It ain't gonna happen until after OTAs. The training camp, the official training camp starts. That's when we're gonna see Aaron Rodgers getting traded to the Jets. After the draft, OTAs, and then during the time of OTAs, he's gonna get traded to New York because the Packers are making sure that they're getting the right pieces and deals for Aaron Rodgers. So I just think this is going to take it's going to drag out until after the draft, maybe a little after the OTAs, and once training camp begins. Well, I want to see the Jets on Hard Knocks. I want to see them on Hard Knocks this year. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited because oh, in the closet, Jet fans is coming out of nowhere. I mean, my God. I mean, I got co-workers in New Jersey. Oh my God, we have a chance to get Aaron Rodgers. We know we go to Super Bowl. We get Aaron Rodgers, but then he want Odell. They just it's that contamination that just take over their body. Ever since they get so excited, it hasn't happened yet. But they already predicted the Super Bowl. They wouldn't go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl against Pat Mahomes or somebody. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. At the end of the day, this is a perfect opportunity for Aaron Rodgers to reconstruct his career because you haven't won a Super Bowl since 2010.
I forgot where I was going to go with that.
That's like a decade.
All right, so it's a decade.
Wait, like 12, 13 years?
I believe it was Steelers and was it Ford Field? Yeah, Detroit Ford Field. Yeah, that's a long time because I believe was it Big Ben? Was it against Big Ben? Was this against the Steelers?
Either Steelers or
no, Packers and Steelers. Packers Steelers. Ford Field. I don't remember what year that was when Big Ben was quarterback and in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's saying a lot. Okay.
Right.
Nonetheless, I'm tired of talking about Aaron Rodgers till the deal's done. I don't want to talk about it no more. And I'm not trying to be facetious, and I'm dead serious. I'm annoyed by it because the simple fact is enough is enough. Either the deal's gonna get done or it's not gonna get done.
No, it's gonna get done. And soon as it happens, a New York fan like you is gonna be just have diarrhea out the mouth. Oh my God, we got Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God, we go to the Cubs finals and we go to the Super Bowl. That's what y'all gonna do. Watch. Once the trade is the see, you see that? The AFC already. You see that? The contamination, the diarrhea out the mouth. They just say whatever. That's what it is.
AFC Championship. I mean, nobody better than him.
You disgust me.
And nobody better than Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Except for Except for that other guy. That's that's about it.
Oh, watch him out, sir. Let's do some
What?
quick. Let's do some quick takes. The Bills sign ex-Patriots running back Damian Harris after losing Singletary. What is your thoughts on this?
Oh, really? I didn't
Finally,
know that.
you
Didn't know
know,
that.
yeah,
That's a good move. So the Patriots, the Bills got him.
yeah, the Bills got him. Yeah.
So the Bills signed Damian Harris. That's a good move.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Harris is a good back. Running, he's a do it all type back. He was very productive when he was on the Patriots when he was healthy. So that's I like that move. But we're still going to keep talking about it. They need a physical back. We're going to keep talking about this with Buffalo until they either draft or sign or trade for a running back, physical running back in free agency. Damian Harris is good. He's not going to be your RB1. That's very fine. That's very obvious. Letting go of Devin Singletary was a good option because I'm not going to disrespect Devin Singletary, but he was not the guy to be the RB1 to be, let's say, your bell cow. I think it's going to sound a little crazy. I think Buffalo should go after Zeke. I think Buffalo should go after Zeke. I know you're laughing.
That's not his wish list though.
I know it's not on his wish list, but I think Buffalo should.
You want to go to the Jets? Is the Jets? I think the Bengals make the most sense. Is Jets, Bengals, and somebody else.
Well, I say no to the Bengals. So you already have. Basically, if you sign, if Zeke goes to the Bengals, he's not a starter. He's a backup.
Of course,
you're playing behind Joe Mixon.
He's a backup now.
He's a backup, right? At this point in his career, he's not a starter. He's a backup. He's RB2, RB2 flex, whatever you want to call the term. He's RB2. If you say Bengals, I said no. I'm gonna keep saying no. I can't really see it. I could see Buffalo more. I could see Buffalo. I can also see Kansas City. He wants to go. Obviously, Zeke's prerogative right now, or 3 teams in the AFC are contenders. Why not go to Kansas City? Why not?
Yeah,
I see that too. Make it more. If you want to stick it to your old team, yeah, go to Kansas City. If in my contemporaries' words, if you want to win, go to Kansas City. That's what you always say.
Of course.
Allegedly.
Excuse me. I won Super Bowl last year, sir. Watch them all. Which you said they had the most to prove, and they won a Super Bowl.
Here we go.
What? That's not a fact. That's not a fact.
Tomato.
I'm making it up now. I'm making it up now.
Remember.
You got amnesia now. Oh, you can't remember now. You remember?
I'm getting old.
Please. I'm playing.
You know. Go ahead. Hey.
Brandon Cook signed with the Cowboys. I mean, got traded to the Cowboys. That actually puts the Cowboys with official NFL fanatics saying that puts the Cowboys out of the race to get OBJ. They
were never in the race. They were never in the race to get OBJ. So
I'm just saying
they were never in the race to get him in the first place. So I don't know. I still don't understand why is OBJ to the Cowboys still a thing. He was never in the race to get. Jerry was never in the race to get him. Jerry barely has money. Do you realize a lot of these teams right now are damn near so under the cap, or excuse me, so over the cap that anything that they sign on the salary player that they sign on the salary cap really would not go through. That's why you see a lot of players getting like 1-year contracts, like McCole Harmon. McCole Harmon is worth what, a 2-year, 3-year deal, but getting only a 1-year, $5 million deal is because the teams are pretty much already over the cap.
Mm-hmm.
That's why guys like Odell are free agents. That's why you still see Lamar Jackson still without a big time contract. It's because a lot of teams on their salary cap they're over their cap right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I forgot what the question was.
Brandon Cooks, is it a good fit for Brandon Cooks? Cowboys.
I see. I'm not gonna say I hate Dallas. It's a good fit. It's a good fit. The question is, does Cooks' routine is yours? You have to establish is Cooks your 1 or is Cooks your 2?
I believe 2.
Cooks is already 30 years old. He's still a speedster. So it would behoove the Cowboys to make him a 2, not a 1. This does not put them ahead of the Giants. Does not put them ahead of the Eagles. This damn sure does not
Excuse
put
me?
them ahead of the 49ers. You heard me right.
It doesn't put him ahead of the Giants.
It does not put them ahead of the Giants. It does not put them ahead of the Eagles.
Yo, please.
I was just telling
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Oh, please.
Oh,
I love how
problem.
you just stuck that in. I love you just
I don't
stuck
see
it
what's
in.
problem.
You
What's the problem?
trying to be smooth with it. You trying to be smooth with it.
I don't
I'll
see
be open up in front of the Giants. I mean, what? What?
I don't see what's the problem.
Rashad non-wide receiver have themselves. Oh, please.
First of all, we signed a lot of wide receivers.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
who?
We signed Jameson Crowder. We signed. We signed. Who
else you signed?
Damn, I'm trying to remember. We did sign Dan Waller.
That's the best you got. That's not a wide receiver, sir. That's a tight end. That's the best you
Okay,
got.
but he plays like wide receiver. Okay.
Okay.
Don't even worry
All
about
tight ends play
Don't worry
wide
about it.
receivers. Go ahead.
Okay, that's fine. I think we signed like 2 other receivers, but I think another receiver or 2. But we are still. I'm still
That's
holding
better
up
than
for
the Cowboys.
DeAndre Hopkins. Absolutely.
Especially so you forgot the additions on defense with the Dallas Cowboys have?
Who did they get on defense?
Oh, you forgot?
Defense? Oh, Stephon Gilmore. Okay.
Oh, you forgot about Stephon Gilmore. One of the top cornerbacks in the league. Oh, now. Now because we're in a Cowboy uniform now. Yeah. I could have quote you a couple of years ago. This is one of the best cornerbacks in the league. You said that's on this very show, sir. On this very show.
Yeah, I did say that. And then what happened? He dropped off like a bad habit because he went to the Colts.
That's not his fault. He got traded.
That's where good players go to die to rot.
It's not his fault.
Look at Matt Ryan. Where's Matt Ryan now?
Oh, please. You was praising Matt Ryan when he had his 4 touchdown game. I want to hear that.
I know. And then what
Matt
happened?
Ryan was dead before he even got to the damn Colts. What are you talking about?
Don't do that.
Anyway, Brian Cooks is a good fit for the Cowboys, in my opinion. I don't think that
it doesn't put him over the hump.
It doesn't put them over the hump. It makes them the second best team in the NFL East. That's all it does.
NFL, NFC East. I thought you were going to say the NFC.
NFC East. That's what I said.
No, NFC in total.
No, NFC East.
Okay.
Let's see.
I got a good one.
How
about Miles Sanders going to the Panthers? That's confusing to me.
Well, the Panthers are rising. The Panthers is making some good trades.
Yeah, but you're gonna have Miles Sanders with a rookie CJ Stroud or potentially Bryce Harper. Not Bryce Harper. What's the quarterback from Alabama? I won a Heisman. Bryce from Alabama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got
and with a pro. Well, you would think that Miles Sanders would want to stay in Philly. You would think that
I would do that too. They probably won't pay him.
Now, I'm happy to say the Eagles don't have a starting running back, Miles Sanders. You can keep all the Boston Scots every year if you want to, but you need a good damn back.
That's why Elliott that's on his wish list.
Oh, the Eagles?
That was the other team, yes. Eagles, Jets, and Bengals.
Oh, God. Nah, Z, just go to AFC. Just go to AFC. Tired of Eagles.
The Raiders signed former tight end O.J. Howard. Is this a good fit for O.J. Howard?
Does it really matter? I think the only reason why the Raiders signed that all seriousness because they found out Forster Monroe. Forster Monroe found out he had cancer while he's just doing I think that's what the Titans or something. So Godspeed to him, all seriousness aside. But I know he didn't survive re-sign with the Raiders, but O.J. Howard was a few years ago. We were talking about O.J. Howard was potentially one of the best tight ends in the game.
Yep.
See how far can go in that conclusion
you know what happened, why?
I'm waiting.
Oh, you don't know? He left the GOAT. That's what happened.
Oh my
That's
God.
what happened. You left the GOAT.
My God.
Tom Brady.
Nothing to do with it.
You left the GOAT. Tom
nothing
Brady.
To do with, first of all, Oh my god.
You went to
Oh my
Texas, the Houston Texans, by the way, and you actually thought you was going to have a breakout year. I mean, oh please, and now you're going to the Raiders. It might be a good fit for him because you got Jimmy G there. Jimmy G signed with the Raiders. That was a big thing while we was a week off. That was very predictable with the Raiders. What you think about Jimmy G going to the Raiders?
Predictable.
Is it a good fit for him?
Honestly, I don't know. I'll be
What?
perfectly honest with you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm being genuinely honest. I don't know. Because for the first time in his career, Jimmy G has a top. I don't want to say a top flight receiver because he had Debo, but you have a Devontae Adams. We don't know if you're gonna have. We have Josh Jacobs. He's still on the market. Hasn't even heard. We ain't heard nothing about Josh Jacobs. It was just mind-boggling to me. I'm on a wait and see approach with Jimmy G with the Raiders because my biggest issue with Jimmy G isn't his performance, his health. You know what I'm saying? How many years have we talked about Jimmy G every single year playing well, but he's also had health issues? Couldn't stay healthy for a full damn season. And then you're going to get this guy. You're going to let go of David Carr, who was a more productive quarterback. Obviously, Jim, in your words, you said Jimmy G has more wins. That's fine. The question is, what's the big asterisk on his career? Health.
Wins.
It's not wins, it's health.
How is David Carr more productive than Jimmy Garoppolo since when?
I think he's a more in terms of throwing power. He's a more accurate quarterback. Not accurate. He's a more throwing power quarterback. At times, he can be very good. At times, he can be very erratic.
That's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about being productive.
Yes.
Who has been more productive, Jimmy G or David Carr?
I have to go with Derek Carr because the man has been healthy. I just said it. How many times? Look, you can say, "Oh, you want about Jimmy G and wins." I get that. I do. I get that.
Is that not being productive?
No. No, it's not. Production for me is you being on the damn field.
That's not production.
Are we go? So we're not going to forget that Jimmy G just came off another damn injury last year, and then the year before that, and then the year before that, and then the year before that.
What happened the year before that?
Even if he got to the NFC Championship before he got hurt.
Even though he got to the NFC Championship, that don't count?
Yes, it counts. I'm not discounting that. All I'm saying, my biggest issue with Jimmy G is his health. That's it. I'm not saying he ain't productive. I'm not saying he's not productive. It's just my issue with Jimmy G. Let me rephrase. My issue with him is health. Okay. He can ball.
That's fair.
Jimmy G is a proven winner. Proven winner, is he not? He's a proven winner. My only issue is being damn healthy.
Okay.
That's it. You can't be productive. You're not on the damn field. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So how Derek Carr has been more productive than Jimmy G? Tell me how.
Simple. He's been more healthy.
Because he's been more available to play games?
Yes. Way more.
How many times has he been to the playoffs, sir?
Once.
And did he win or lose that playoff game?
That.
Don't
do that.
That don't count now?
No, don't do that.
That don't count now?
Jimmy G spent half his career being a backup.
It doesn't matter.
It does
he got
matter.
Super Bowls.
And he got Super Bowls because did he play?
He didn't play. He got Super Bowls.
Exactly. He sat there and watched for years because some old geezer
What's the problem?
didn't want to give it up. He didn't want to give it up and let the man play.
Oh, please.
So now he's supposed to get credit during the Super Bowls? No.
No, I say he get credit. I say he got Super Bowls. I say he's supposed to get credit.
He don't get enough of that credit. He only gets credit for leading the 49ers to the NFC Championship a few years ago. That's all he gets.
That was last year.
That was 2 years. That was almost 2 years ago now, sir. Last year was the 49ers and the Chiefs. That was last year. We're on a new year. Get up to date. Sir. So.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
You're unbelievable, man. You're unbelievable. That was blasphemous. You just got came out your damn mouth. I don't know if it was a chicken on the rice. I don't know what it was. That was blasphemous. Derek Carr is more productive than Jimmy G. Oh, please. The man with the one playoff game and lost a damn play game in his career. I want to hear that nonsense.
Please. Man's don't spin facts.
That's facts.
Ain't no facts. So you gonna count Jimmy G just being a career backup for half his year and he didn't even play a damn game. He didn't even throw football. So that counts? That don't count nothing.
I didn't say it counts. I'm saying he got the experience. A learning behind of the great
why does he have experience?
Of all time. And then we went to the 49ers.
Is that the reason?
Did they have a loose season? Did they have a loose season when they went to? Did they have a loose season when they went to San Francisco?
It's because of the defense, sir.
No, did they have a losing season?
No,
since he went to San Francisco.
No.
Because Jimmy G didn't score. Oh, he didn't pass the ball. And he didn't pass the ball to Kiddo and nobody.
Yeah, he had a couple nice throws.
Stop it! I'm sure
he had a couple nice throws. Ain't no hate.
Oh, please.
Every time
you're unbelievable.
You know what? No, you know what? No, you're unbelievable.
I'm unbelievable.
You're unbelievable. Because every damn time you want to talk about Jimmy G, it goes to that old damn geezer, and you give him all the damn credit. The man ain't got nothing to do with this conversation.
Oh, I said the man learned behind one of the greatest quarterbacks. The greatest quarterback of all time. That's what I said.
Nobody cares about the old geezer no more. We're done with him.
Watch them out. Everybody cares about Tom Brady because they still talk about him coming back to the NFL. And you know it. You hear it every day. You read it every day. People are still talking about it. People are still talking about Tom Brady.
What people?
Coming back to the NFL. This man had put the rumors down since the time he retired. I'm not coming back. But you still hear scenarios of Tom Brady coming back. Oh, it might begin the season, and my son, you never know what might happen with a quarterback. So my quarterback might go down, and they might need Tom Brady. You don't hear that?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't. Because honestly, nobody cares.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
He don't feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
Let's just gather up all these bricks and let's build a shelter for the homeless so that maybe your mother has a place to live. And your sister, too. I want your mother and your sister out of my house immediately.
So you just gonna lie in front of our audience like that? You just gonna lie?
There's nothing to lie about.
You haven't heard any news or read anything about Tom Brady coming back to the NFL? You haven't read that?
Nope. Nothing to lie about.
You're unbelievable.
Nobody don't care about that. Nobody cares about the old guy no more.
Unbelievable.
Nobody cares about the old guy no more. He's done. He's dead. It's over.
The Texans are making some good moves in offseason. They signed tight end Dalton Schultz and the Bills running back Devin Singletary. What do you think about the Texans moves and what they're making?
That's some good moves. I think it has more to do with the coach that they hired. Finally, to get a good coach. Let's just hope they stay with this coach. I believe they make some good moves. Nothing to sneeze about or anything like that. These are some pretty decent moves. Pretty good moves. Singletary's he's no scrub. Schultz is a proven tight end. Might be, you want to say top 15, maybe top 20. We'll give him that. He's been productive when he's healthy with the Cowboys. I know the Cowboys are going to miss him. I know that for sure. But nevertheless, the Texans are doing some things. I'm very intrigued to see what they're going to do with the quarterback position. Who they're going to draft. I'd like to see them get C.J. Stroud. It is time for a new era. But at the end of the day, the Texans, they make some solid moves. No problems there. You?
I think the Texans are making some great moves in the offseason. They actually reconstructed the offensive line. Signing Dalton Schultz is a good move. I think that was stupid for the Cowboys to let him go. Signing Singletary was a great move by them, and they actually making some rebuilding. Have some good rebuilding pieces around them, and I think maybe a year or two the Texans will be back where we actually used to seeing them. Next, Killer Cam Newton is in the news, ladies and gentlemen. Former Panther and Patriots quarterback announces he threw at the Auburn on Tuesday. Yeah, on Pro Day. What team is a great fit for Cam Newton?
None. Because he's past his
Come
prime.
on now. What?
Past his
What?
prime. Past his prime.
You said no team
Past.
was good for Cam Newton. Even as the backup. All right, you get a Joe
Past his
Pesci for
prime.
that. You get a Joe Pesci for that. You unbelievable.
Get the fuck out of here. What's fucking warming up? Get out of here.
So you mean to tell me Cam Newton was better than Mike Glennon?
Am I not allowed to be honest on my show? On our show?
You're allowed to be honest. I disagree.
It's over for Cam, bro.
I
don't want to say that.
Can you name
No.
5 quarterbacks that not starters that is better than Cam Newton?
That are not started that are better than Cam Newton.
Mm.
I can start the backup from Baltimore. He's not a scrub.
Who's that?
God, I forgot his name.
Huntley? Come on, Huntley.
Huntley.
He's better than Cam Newton?
Hell yeah, he's better than Cam Newton. He's way better than Cam Newton. I can go with the backup from the Cowboys.
What?
He's efficient. He's efficient. The backup from the Cowboys this year. Dak Prescott when he got hurt. Who was his backup? Why are you looking so stunned right now? Why are you looking so stunned right now?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The Dallas Cowboys had it back. Remember when Zach got
I remember Zach got hurt. Do you remember his name? That's the point. Do you remember his name?
Damn, what was his name? I don't remember his name.
Exactly. Go ahead. Next.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy, he's not a backup now, sir.
Exactly.
He started quarterback. No.
When the season started, before he played, he was a backup, was he not?
I'm talking about this season, sir.
Well, we don't know if he's playing this season. Remember, he's coming off of an injury himself. So, I mean, I think he should start.
No, I'm talking about Cam Newton against 5 quarterbacks you can name coming up this season that's better than Cam Newton. Brock Purdy doesn't count.
He's a good backup.
Stop. What?
Get the fuck out of here. What's fucking warming up? Get out of here.
Stop the cap.
Tyrod Taylor, please. Make him play a damn full season. And he started.
At this point, bro, it does not matter because Cam does not need to be a backup. He's good where he's
He don't need to be a backup?
He don't need to be an NFL quarterback, period, bro.
So,
did you see Cam Newton's last couple of games where he returned to the NFL?
Yes, I did.
He was horrible. Horrible.
The last 2 games was.
He was horrible.
The last 2 games.
The first game, he was horrible.
He scored a touchdown. What are you talking about? He had a rushing touchdown.
Even if he scored a touchdown, he had 3 picks the next game, 3-4 picks.
I'm saying he had one good game and the last 2 was bad. That's what I'm saying.
It was horrible. Forget that. He barely threw over 100 yards.
He wasn't in game shape, sir. He haven't played all damn season.
And you think Cam Newton in 2023 he will still be a good backup to who?
I actually think Cam Newton can start.
Give yourself
Joe Pesci. No, I think you start.
Give yourself Joe Pesci.
No, think about it.
You think Cam Newton's going to be a starter in NFL?
Yes, he can be a starter. You can't start for the Falcons.
What team? No.
You mean to tell me Cam Newton cannot start for the Falcons?
No.
Who's the quarterback?
They are rebuilding, sir.
You took a start.
No. It's over. Just like that old geezer. It's over. Stick to your podcast, looking at some grown-ass, beautiful women, and leave it alone. It's over.
That's what the GOAT do. That's what the GOAT does. Watch him out.
I don't care about the old geezer. It's over.
What about Tennessee Titans?
No. For what? Just can't. They had no offensive line. You saw what happened to Tannehill. You put Cam Newton in that situation. You think he's getting up? No. Put it behind Russell Wilson. Is he getting up? No.
By who?
Behind the Saints. I mean, Denver. With that offensive line. Is he getting up? No.
Wait. Before you talk about Denver, they made some key changes in the offensive line. So watch them out.
They can move all the way they want to. Last time I checked, from what I seen from the offensive line, was a problem.
That was last
Even
year.
if they made it, does not matter. It was just a couple of months ago.
Hello, sir. It's called free agency.
I don't care.
They got rid of the bad ones and added some good ones, sir.
Yes,
and you got
they
Sean
did.
Sean Payton, as I predicted on the show, as the head coach. And you want to sit here and lick your finger like it's finger looking good, eat your chicken and your rice, and telling me you meant telling me that this is the same offensive line that was last year that was terrible is gonna be this bad this year?
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just
that's
saying
what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying not fit for Cam Newton. That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Cam Newton can be a starter for all the worst teams in the NFL, and he can be a backup quarterback. You need to stop disrespecting Cam Newton, sir.
I'm not disrespecting Cam Newton. I'm just saying your time has passed. That's all I'm saying. Your time has passed. You can be a mentor, sure, but not as a backup or nothing. Because next thing you know, somebody gets hurt, he's gonna come into the game. Then what? Then he's gonna be unproductive. We're gonna have the same conversation over again. Cam Newton stinks. He should retire.
He was on bad teams.
Okay.
Pick Cam Newton. Are you telling me that Cam Newton can't be a backup to Baker Mayfield in Tampa? Keep it 100.
Baker Mayfield is a backup. So you just be the backup to the backup. That's right. I said it.
That wasn't the question, sir.
I answered the question.
Baker Mayfield's a starter. He's a starter.
He ain't got nobody else. He ain't got nobody else.
Can Cam Newton be his backup? Yes or no? That's just the question.
No.
Stop the cap.
I don't understand. You asked me a question. I say no. I get to stop the cap.
And I disagree.
Stop the cap.
I'm saying it again. No.
And I disagree.
Stop the cap.
That's a personal problem.
God, you're unbelievable.
That's a personal problem on your part, sir. No.
Let's get to your Los Angeles Chargers.
What's wrong?
Austin Eckler. Guy that you brag about all the time. They didn't reach a long-term deal with him and they actually give permission to seek a trade. What team fits best for Austin Eckler?
For his talents, his play style, and his talents. That's a good one. I'm thinking about it now. The team, I think any team would benefit. I won't say any team, but most teams that need running backs or a legit running back, like Austin Eckler, would benefit from him. But the team that I think will benefit the most, I was thinking about the Cardinals. They have James Conner.
The Cardinals?
Yeah, I was thinking about the Cardinals, but they're trying to trade everybody, especially DeAndre Hopkins. How about Tampa Bay?
Nope.
I'm sorry. Who's your starting running back? Because you haven't re-signed Leonard Fournette. And now you don't want to sign. Now you act like the man doesn't exist because he's been a free agent. Yeah, I don't have a starting running back. Ronald Jones, he signed with the Cowboys. Or did he sign with the Chiefs? He signed with somebody.
You still got White. The Ricky White had a great season last year.
That's one back, sir. One back.
Yeah.
I don't mind seeing Eckler with Tampa Bay. That would put him with Evans and Godwin. That might have a little something there.
Nope.
A little something. You still got to upgrade on the quarterback.
That's all right. That's all right.
You could put him in New Orleans. Put him with Alvin Kamara. You have one hell of a duo right there. You have no excuses for Derek Carr. You can put him in Atlanta. The Falcons would make perfect sense because they don't really have a true number one. That would personally make sense as well.
Are you ready for this?
The answer would be the Eagles, and I pray to God that doesn't happen.
That's my answer.
That's. Please don't let that happen. Please.
Oh, I gotta hate. I gotta hate, sir.
Please, no, man.
I gotta hate. I mean, you
Nah,
have
look, man,
Saquon
we have lost.
Barkley.
We have lost.
You know,
We
the
have
best
lost.
running back in the NFC. You know,
Tell you
that's
right now.
why you worry
We have
about
lost.
why you worry about Austin Golaire? Why you worry about him?
Because we don't like the Eagles. Like he will be, I would love him and hate him at the same time, and he would instantly turn to an enemy. And we do not. I do not want that over here. I want nothing but good vibes and positivity. I want him to be infected by that nauseating fan base, disgusting fan base that is the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Knicks? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I said the Eagles, sir.
Okay.
Be respectful. Watch your mouth.
All right, watch nothing.
Sir.
I ain't watching nothing.
Go ahead.
Disgusting too. I agree.
That's why I know you need therapy.
I didn't know therapy. This is therapy for me.
Austin
Golaire, I think he should go either the Eagles, but what would be very scary is the Bills. That would be very, very because let's keep it real. Devin Shackles, he was all right, but he ain't no Austin Golaire.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right about that.
And in Austin, I mean, my God. I mean, all you have to do is just tell Josh Allen to slide when he does scramble,
which is not going to happen,
and hand the damn ball off to Austin Ekeler. That could be a very, very scary offense with Stephon Diggs and the boys. Very, very scary. And the Eagles fits as well because they got rid of Miles Sanders. To make that trade, it depends on what they want from him.
Look, they can put him on any other team. Just don't put him on my team. Just don't put him with the Eagles. That's all I'm asking. Just put him with the Eagles. Don't put him with the Eagles. That's all I ask.
Hater.
You call it what you want. Just don't do it. That's all I'm saying. Just don't do it. That's all I'm saying.
You already mentioned the Cowboys signing Ronald Jones.
Nobody cares.
Juju Smith-Schuster, Mr. TikTok himself, signed with the Patriots. What do you think about the Patriots? The Patriots is they going all out. The Patriots are making some good off-season moves and free agency. What is your thoughts on Bill Belichick, his aggressiveness?
Oh, is that what you want to call it?
already in the offseason.
Is that what you want to call it? I just think he's a good player. That's all. Juju, he showed up in the Super Bowl, and that's Juju did. That's what you're talking about, Juju.
Yeah, I think
please. Nonetheless, it's because it's the coach, not the player. It's always the coach, not the player. Nonetheless, I like Juju for the Patriots. It's a little odd to me. It's a little odd. It's like
it's kind of weird.
Any wide receiver that goes to the Patriots just does not seem to be the same. Like, remember, it was like, what was it, 2-3 days ago? There was rumors of DeAndre Hopkins go to the Patriots. I was like, ugh. Like, don't do that to DeAndre, please.
It don't feel right, though.
Yeah, it just don't feel right. It was just like
it's dangerous. It's dangerous.
It's like heartburn.
See him in that uniform. It's just like, oh.
Right. It's like, it feel like heartburn. Like, it just don't sound right.
That nasty
like when it rolls off your tongue, like AJ Brown to the Eagles. As much as I hate to say it, it sounds.
That was a great trade.
It feels anyway. Good. It was a great trade. It feels good. And Derrick Henry, Titans. It just sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Man piece problem. It just makes sense. And you hit Juju to the Patriots. It's like, okay. Well, it was nice to see that. It's very nice to see that the Patriots finally decided to wake the hell up and grab some damn receivers. Especially since their original receiver, who was at number one, Jacoby Myers, who somehow was a number one receiver in the wide receiver market. I don't know how. All of a sudden, he signs a $45 million deal with the Raiders. That's not here nor there. Congratulations to him, but I mean, come on, man. We both know Jacoby Myers was not the best wide receiver in the free agent market. Ain't no way in hell. And it's just like, congratulations to Juju. He got the money that he deserved. He is a world champion. He played pretty he played okay in the Super Bowl. He played pretty decent, right? He was all right, right? In the Super Bowl. Juju was okay in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, he got a touchdown.
Yeah, I touched him. He was all right. But nonetheless, I'm happy for Juju. He get a little check. He get a bag. You think Belichick gonna be okay with him TikToking again?
Nope, that's all limits.
That's a no. That's probably
That,
part of the contract. That's
that,
probably
tick,
part of the contract.
that
That's probably
TikToking
part of
stuff
the contract.
is done when you go to New England. They'll take his phone.
Bell-
They'll take his phone. Watch.
Belichick is not even the type of dude. He's like, he just got to give you. You ain't got to he give you the look. Like,
Exactly. That TikToking
it
stuff got to
just
do.
feels weird. It's done. It's dead. But it's nice to see the Patriots finally wake up and get I guess you could say a wide receiver one because Juju was that a couple of years ago. I guess right now he's the number one receiver because I don't see anybody higher on the depth chart. But it's nice to see him. I'm happy for him. You get the check, you get back. But the Patriots, I would have loved to see him in maybe like a more contending team. Miami, Cincinnati, Baltimore. God knows they still need a number one receiver. Nevertheless, you still ain't helping out Lamar Jackson that way. I don't care who they got now, but they're not Juju Smith-Schuster.
I agree with you. I think that it's kind of weird seeing Juju going to the Patriots, but I think it's a money move. I think the Chiefs is actually trying to get some more younger wide receivers to get a little younger, but also more experience. So I think the Chiefs is actually rebuilding in certain types of areas in the offense and defense. Maybe to get some experienced veterans that are not that old, but have some experience that can actually make some stops, especially on offense and defense as well. We haven't talked about this trade. DJ Moore is headed to the Bears. From Carolina.
Yeah,
from Carolina. Carolina receives a 2023 first rounder, number 1 overall, and the Bears received DJ Moore, a 2023 first round, number 9 overall, 2023 second rounder, number 61, and 2024 first rounder, and a 2025 second rounder. What's your thoughts on this DJ Moore trade?
I actually love this trade. Bears decided, like, look, we got our quarterback. We don't need to draft another one. It's going to cause a lot of controversy. They need a wide receiver. DJ Moore should have been traded last year, but I guess they all held on to him for that reason alone. I guess the Panthers realized that he's not part of their future. DJ Moore, do you realize that DJ Moore is already the all-time leader in receptions with the Carolina Panthers? That's better than even the Steve Smith senior.
Steve Smith? Wow.
Yeah, that's it already. And he's only been in the league for a couple of years. That's how good he is. He gives the Bears a legit threat as the number 1. Panthers get draft capital and the number 1 pick. They probably want to draft the quarterback most likely because Sam Darnold's now in. You got rid of Baker. You got rid of Sam. Sam's in San Francisco. So now you have a clear opening option. You're either going to go with Bryce Young or you're going to go with C.J. Stroud. I believe they're going to get a C.J. Stroud, quarterback from Ohio State, build around him and their future. That's why I said that's why I said earlier it's a little odd getting him and Miles Sanders. One thing Carolina Panthers do have is a good offensive line. They have a good offensive line now. You combine that with Miles Sanders. They're going to obviously get some more wide receivers. I believe. I think Adam Thielen also signed with the Panthers. Did he not? I believe he did.
Who?
Adam Thielen, wide receiver from he's played with the Vikings.
I don't see that.
I believe he signed with the Panthers.
Let me double check. Yeah, I don't see it yet.
Yeah, this was about a week and a half ago. I believe he signed with the Panthers. If it's not the Panthers, he signed with somebody. He's not retired, as people said he would. He's not retired. I believe he signed with the Panthers. It has to be the Panthers.
No, I don't see that.
So it could be another team then.
No, it's all they showed is trying to get that quarterback from Kentucky.
Oh, so they're not trying to go after C.J. Stroud. It's Will Levis.
Yeah, Will Levis.
Will Levis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a bad move because he threw a 65-yard bomb. He doesn't have a better overall collegiate career than C.J. Stroud nor Bryce Young.
Mhm.
Bryce Young was, if he didn't get injured the second year, would have led Alabama to back-to-back Heisman trophies and Heisman Trophy Heisman winner and won a national championship twice. Even got hurt last year. C.J. Stroud, if it now would have that game, I believe against Georgia, was already under Bryce Young as the best quarterback. I think C.J. Stroud is the best quarterback coming out this draft. I don't want to hear anything about Anthony Richardson. Oh, he blew my mind through pro day. He got hops. He got this. That's cool. Because he did what he's supposed to do with the pro day. You show out. However, I want to see. But if you look at Anthony Richardson from Florida, number 15, he started off hot and then he just drifted down south the rest of the year. So he definitely struggled. But I like these moves from Carolina. I like the moves of Carolina. I like the moves of both teams. I give this an A for both teams. If I were to give it a grade.
Yeah, I do too. This is a great trade for both teams and actually gives a weapon for Justin Fields and for explosive talent like DJ Moore. Man, that can help him. That can help.
Now you ain't got no excuses.
Well,
you ain't got no excuses. Now you remember they also traded for Chase Claypool last year too. So you got a full year of DJ Moore and Chase Claypool. So now you ain't got no excuses this year.
My thing is
no excuses.
Who's their running back?
Oh, I don't know because they didn't re-sign Montgomery.
That's going to be a major thing. So they have to get some. If they could get like a veteran in, and maybe draft one in the draft. So they got so many picks.
Oh, the Bears also signed Tremaine Edmonds from the Bills. That was huge.
Yeah,
I mean huge. I'm like, oh, okay, y'all not playing. That was a huge move.
All right. DJ Clark signing with the Panthers on a 1-year deal. What's your thoughts on that?
Good move. That's a nice move. He's like wide receiver 2, maybe 3. He can play the slide. He can play the wing, play the wide receiver 2 if he chooses to. How they're going to be set up. I like that move. Not really much to talk about. He played pretty good last year for the Lions when he was healthy.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these players who are going to be have 1 to 2 year deals, they're going to be determined on health.
I agree with you. The Ravens signing wide receiver Nelson Aguilar to a 1-year deal, $300. I said $3,025,000 contract. What's your thoughts on that?
I'll be honest with you, I don't like that move. I don't like that move at all, bro. My problem with Baltimore is you keep getting all these damn speedsters. You know, all these speedsters. I'll give you a prime example. Hollywood Brown. Now Nelson Aguilar. The receiver they have now that they drafted. Rashad Bateman. All these receivers have one very, very, very big thing in common. They have 2 things in common. All speedsters, but they all can't be. They all have one big negative trait. You know what that negative trait is, Jeff? They are highly inconsistent when catching the ball. Highly inconsistent catching the ball.
Right, and I think that's also because of Lamar Jackson. He's not an accurate thrower.
That's fine. That's understandable.
So that's
but
why
at the
receivers
same
don't.
time, I understand that. Yeah, no doubt. I definitely understand that. However, get this man a physical receiver. The last physical receiver that they had, believe it or not, was Dez Bryant.
For the Ravens?
And he was past, and when he was already past his prime, he sounded like
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna.
I'm not
No.
throwing shade. That's not a shade.
No, I would say Bolden.
No.
That was the last physical wide receiver they had.
That's what 2018, 2019 maybe. Like he's past his prime. Yeah.
Uh,
I say Dez. I say Dez, but that's cool.
Did he win a Super Bowl with them?
No.
Bolden didn't win a Super Bowl with Joe Flacco in them?
No, I believe he was with the Cardinals at the time.
Mm.
I think he was at the Cardinals at the time. Nevertheless, does Nelson Aguilar help your team get better? So hypothetically speaking, let's just say this whole Lamar Jackson situation, which is already getting ugly as we speak. Let's say they trade into another team. How does the signing of Nelson Aguilar help? Does nothing. I like Huntley, but Huntley is not he's more of a short term, not a long term deal. You need a starting quarterback. You have probably the greatest starting quarterback in Baltimore Ravens quarterback history. Talent wise, we're not talking like Trent Dilfer, who was just a game manager and stunk up the joint every damn week. Lamar Jackson is the greatest quarterback that Baltimore has ever had. And I don't want to. There's nothing to do with Giant United because I was with Baltimore. He was with the Colts though, not with the Baltimore Ravens. He's the greatest quarterback that the Ravens ever had, and this whole situation is just getting out of pocket and getting out of control. Some people say because he don't have an agent, but this whole I was saying this Aguilar thing. Aguilar is signing with the Ravens. What does that do? You could just get you another speedster that you already have with Bateman, that you already had with Hollywood Brown a couple of years ago, that you already had another player or two that were all speedsters. And it does absolutely nothing to help your team. How does that help Mark Andrews? How does that help the 4 to 6 running backs that you already have on your damn roster that rotate every week? It doesn't help.
I wouldn't say he's the best quarterback that Baltimore ever had because he haven't won a Super Bowl yet.
That's fine. I get that. I'm talking. I said in terms of talent.
Because you got Trent Dilfer and Joe Flacco got out of Super Bowl, and you haven't got to what
AFC Championship
yet.
If you want to blame some of that on Lamar, you can. Some of it goes to Lamar. Some of it goes to Jim Harbaugh.
I'm not talking about the blame. I'm just talking about if John Harbaugh was able to win with these other quarterbacks, how come he can't win with Lamar Jackson?
I don't know.
That's one. Number two,
I don't know.
You can't pit him in front of 2 quarterbacks who have a Super Bowl. That is sacrilegious. Sacrilegious.
Is it? That's why I said.
So you gonna pick Vinny Testaverde ahead of Joe Namath?
No, it's blasphemous.
Exactly. That's how it sounds.
But that's because I'm saying it doesn't sound like that because I said only in terms of talent, not production and wins.
It's all about production and results, sir.
So what about talent, sir?
Talent counts. Talent counts.
That's all I'm talking about.
It's all about production and results.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. You talk about it all you want to.
Oh, let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Would you pit Patrick Ewing over Willis Reed, who has 2 championships? Who's the greatest Knicks center of all time?
That'd be Willis Reed, sir, the captain. Rest in peace.
Get this man a round of applause. God damn it. I know he's gonna be blasphemous with your statement. But he praises Patrick Ewing. I get that later, but I just want to put that out there. But go ahead.
It is absolutely the captain. Rest in peace to the late great Willis Reed. Passed away this week at 80 years old. He will be absolutely missed. Yes, it is absolutely.
Especially in the 1970 celebration ceremonies.
Oh, that you disrespect time in and time out again.
What?
Stop disrespecting my team, sir.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you heard what I said.
Disrespect.
Time in and time out again. You disrespect my team. You see how we just talk about football? You see how we talk about football? See, this proves my point.
I was doing a comparison.
No, that's not a comparison. You can
put
anybody else in the NFL. You can compare anybody in the NFL. See, this is why I know you need therapy. That's why I know you need therapy. You need help. You can't help go one day by disrespecting my team. You can't help it.
Do a scenario that you might not
Nah,
understand, sir.
nah. So I couldn't understand in football terms.
No, because you're delusional.
I'm delusional.
Yeah.
So when they come to my team, you want to change sports.
I couldn't do
That's what you like to
do a giant scenario.
No, because you petty.
I couldn't do
Petty,
a
that's
listen.
why.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do a New York. How? Phil Simms won 2 championships and Eli Manning won 2. How can I do a comparison with that?
No, it didn't have to be them. You could have said.
But you're a Giants fan.
You could have said James Jones and Eli Manning. You could have said James Jones and Phil Simms.
They just haven't won anything.
I said you can use that. Yeah, you can use that. You could have said You could have said Amani Toomer or Odell. I mean, you could have used that.
Well, that's a good question. Who you picking? Amani Toomer or Odell?
Picking OBJ all day. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. I love Amani. I'm sorry. I'm picking Odell all day.
What?
Man. I'm sorry.
What?
Sorry. He got a championship. He got a championship.
Amani Toomer has a championship. You know that, right?
Yes, I know. I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware.
And he won it with the Giants. That was another team.
A chip is a chip, man. I'm sorry. Championship is championship.
You're unbelievable, man.
You don't say that when your old. You don't say that when your old geezer wins championship with another team. You don't say nothing about that.
What? What's the problem?
When your old geezer wins a championship with another team, you don't say nothing about that.
On one team, 6.
I don't care.
Michael Jordan, 6 on one team, 6. He leads the team the next year and win a championship. Was number 7. 7. You should have won 8 and 9, but he got screwed the last 2 years.
Don't start. Don't start that crap. I wait want to hear that garbage tonight.
That's facts, sir. Facts.
That's not facts. Let it go, sir. It's your petty stuff.
I ain't being petty.
Your defense stinks.
Oh, watch your mouth.
Move on. I don't want to talk about that garbage no more.
The Eagles signing former Steelers first round pick Terrell Edmonds to a 1-year deal. What's your take on it?
It's a nice little move. I don't care about the Eagles, man. I don't really care about the Eagles like that, man. You call it what you want. I'm taking it personal with the Eagles. I don't like Eagles. Sorry. They've been disrespecting us for too long. Can't even let us take a shower in the hotel. That's so.
Well, you should know that. You should know that. You should know that. You have a rival team, and you expect to take a hot shower in their own town.
I mean, no hot water, no cold water. How you supposed to shower? Supposed to just walk in, walk out.
Take one before you leave New York,
sir. That's how people get sick, sir.
Take one before you leave New York.
You can't do it. That's nasty. But what about after the game? What about after the game? You got showers after the game.
They got showers in the locker rooms in the Giants stadium.
They took out all the cold. They took out all the hot water.
You couldn't take one before you got to Philly?
They just yeah, you could have, but what about after the game?
Exactly. No, take your asses back to New York where y'all belong. And nasty ass New Jersey, excuse me, not New York, nasty ass New Jersey. Nasty ass New Jersey.
Watch your mouth.
I ain't watching nothing. I ain't watching nothing. Jersey stink.
Just pack your bag. Just pack your bags.
It's already contaminated with the damn Jets and Giants playing there already. All right, please. I want to hear that.
Why you hating?
I ain't hating. It's facts.
Just hate.
Facts.
Ain't no facts. You just
take a damn shower back at MetLife Stadium when you get there. Okay, you should have known better than that. You know damn well the Eagles is going to do everything impossible to mentally insult your intelligence, and you actually play into their role every single time y'all play them in the playoffs. I want to hear that. You should know better.
I just hate. That's what you do.
I ain't no hands. Facts, sir. Facts.
Done with the NFL.
Yes.
Let's go to NBA. Let's talk some NBA.
Let's go NBA. Let's go with the Philadelphia 76ers, man. They've been on a hot streak. Embiid got injured again. Where do you see the Philadelphia 76ers down the line in the playoffs?
That is a good question. If they remain healthy And Joel Embiid, who I predict is the MVP.
Excuse me.
Joel Embiid, who I have picked as my MVP.
Okay.
And that is right now.
Mm-hmm.
And James Harden finally gets his shit together in the playoffs without going to the damn strip club after the games. Eastern Conference Finals.
Against who? And don't ever say it.
No, I'm not.
Don't say Knicks, man. You know that's not a reality. It's not a reality, sir.
I'm not thinking it, sir.
Okay.
I'm trying.
I just make sure. I know y'all get too happy. Y'all a little winning streak right now. That contamination.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about?
It's like fungus that's stuck to your brain and it's like contaminating everything and all that stuff. Go ahead.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? You need help.
I keep it real.
You need help.
You need help.
You need therapy.
That's real.
You have been damaged. You have been damaged.
I know you have been damaged.
I'm good. I'm great.
That contamination, that virus of that blue and orange. That's the damage, sir. That's the damage.
Oh, where my jersey?
Oh, you see, that's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
I see Philly and Milwaukee 7 games. 7 games. If James Harden actually decides to show up this year, because I don't want to hear anything else about James Harden. I don't want to hear anything else about James Harden except him balling in the playoffs. Enough is enough. You have only been to 1 Eastern Conference Finals. 1. I'm sorry, 1 Western Conference Finals. You have not been to the Eastern Conference Finals since you've been traded to the East. You have Embiid, Harden, Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey. I'm forgetting somebody. You have a pretty good core right there. Obviously, the rotation of your bench is questionable, but obviously, as we know, Jeff, rotations will be shortening up to at least a 9, maybe an 8-man rotation in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. James Harden is the sole reason why Philly has to go to at least the Eastern Conference Finals against Milwaukee. Milwaukee right now is too deep. Their depth is ridiculous, especially when you traded for Jay Crowder. You already had Joe Ingles. You still got Connaughton. You still got Giannis, of course, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, as we said, depending on his health, or at least him getting back to game shape. And then you just get. We don't really care about the whole Myers Leonard situation, but you get him too. But you also get signed Goran Dragic, and you still have Bobby Portis. That's a 10-man, 11-man rotation if they choose to go that deep. Their depth is ridiculous. I don't think any team, in terms of depth, does not have the depth that Milwaukee has. They can hit you in many ways. And, however, as I said before, bro, if Milwaukee's getting back to the finals, it has nothing to do with Giannis. It has to be Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton don't show up, and if he's not healthy, Milwaukee ain't got a shot in hell. And I'm being dead serious about that. I know that makes you happy because you're a sicko when it comes to the Greek Freak or Giannis. But,
excuse me?
Yeah, you heard what I said. I know you're a little sicko. You're a sicko because you can't refuse to let the man go because you
no, that's not being cheated. A sicko, sir.
You're sick, sir.
Pointing out facts and how that man's a damn cheater.
He's not a cheater. Let it go.
Cheater, sir.
3 years.
That's a cheater.
3 years.
I ain't letting nothing go. I ain't letting go, sir. I had NBA aficionados pointing out they missed a call from basketball operations.
Just go. Are you going? Look, I told you. He already.
I got emails.
I don't care about your emails. Where the proof at? Where the proof?
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna come up with my emails. Yes. I'm gonna screenshot them. I'm gonna show you how much basketball operations missed the opportunity to actually suspend that cheater, Giannis, and actually strip the Milwaukee Bucks of that title that year, hurting Kyrie Irving. I want to hear that.
First of all, nobody got hurt. Kyrie's foot.
Excuse me. Kyrie Irving didn't hurt.
No, he did not.
How many times I got to play video? How many times I got to play video?
You play it right now. We don't care. Play it right now.
I played this video 1,000 times on the show, and you want to sit here with a straight face and say Kyrie Irving wasn't injured on purpose?
Yes.
Oh, you're
Yes.
unbelievable. You're unbelievable. Oh, you're
Then
unbelievable.
and the
You're
first you talk about
unbelievable.
Get the fuck out of here. What's fucking warming up? Get out of here.
You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
First you said Kyrie, then this past year was Durant before he got traded.
You did.
Then
Did
then
you see
he
how you
tried to hurt.
pushed Kevin Durant on the side? And you the one that put it out. You the one that put it out. You were the one that would rub it in. How
I said
Giannis
you got-
actually scoop Kevin Durant with his skinny self. You need to go back
Exactly.
in to
Too
Big
skinny.
Mama house and eat a
Too skinny.
PB&J sandwich or something like that. He just
Exactly.
scooped him
Too
on the
skinny.
side.
Too skinny.
Yeah,
Too
that's what
skinny.
happened. Yeah, being a damn bully on the
You
damn
move him
court.
out the way. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Move him out the way. That's what
No.
Shaq did.
It's some extra
That's what
pushing,
Shaq
sir.
did.
It's some extra moving on that, sir. That's a fake. Excuse me. That's a offensive foul on Giannis.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, he never
Oh,
stepped
you know
on
what I'm talking about.
Kyrie's
You know what I'm
foot.
talking about now.
He never stepped on Kyrie's foot.
Oh yes, he did. On purpose.
He never hurt Kyrie.
I
He
got
never
to
hurt
I'm
KD.
gonna show you.
Go ahead. I don't care. Man,
I don't have it
play
now.
for
I'm
the
gonna show you
crowd.
though.
Play for the people. Go
I don't
ahead.
have it
Don't
now
worry about
set
that.
up. I don't have it
Go
now.
ahead.
I
Play
don't
for the
have it
people.
now set up. Next show, if this
Uh-huh.
comes up, I'm gonna have it prepared and ready to show you emails from basketball operations saying that they
Oh,
missed the
my
call on this Kyrie Irving situation and Giannis and
Go
the
ahead, play it on
multiple
YouTube.
situation
Go ahead, play it
suspended.
on YouTube. Find
Suspended.
it on YouTube. Find it on YouTube with your hating self. Find it on YouTube.
Mhm.
Go ahead, find it. Pull it
Go
up
ahead.
for the people. Pull it
No,
up
I
for
ain't
the people.
putting.
I'm done.
I put it up
done.
1,000 times already. I
I'm
ain't doing
done.
that. I ain't doing
You
that.
do it.
You gonna
do it a
deny?
million
You gonna
times.
deny? People like you, delusional fans, and especially New York Knicks hated fans. You know, I
Ain't
don't like
got nothing
Brooklyn.
with it.
I
Got
don't
nothing to
like
do with it.
Brooklyn. I don't like Brooklyn. Though it's never across the bridge, but never across the bridge. You know what's fun? You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? New York Knicks fans don't like other New Yorkers going to watch Brooklyn Nets games, but at the end of the day, when a team do not make the playoffs, they are actually crossing that bridge and going to watch the Brooklyn Nets in a playoff game. You understand that? Do you understand that? I don't understand the hypocrisy. You can't go watch them. You can't come back over the bridge, man. You can't come back. But you actually come across our bridge and want to watch us at Barclays Center in a damn NBA playoff game. We didn't make the damn playoff last year. You got Spike Lee, everybody. You got Tracy Morgan there. You got Ben Stiller, Chris Rock. Everybody's there at a Brooklyn Net game who was talking shit all season. Or you should go down Brooklyn Net game. You can't come back across the bridge. But you actually going across the bridge and watch ours and play in the playoff game? Really? Really? That's what y'all do, man. The contradictory. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting.
Cause we all over, baby. That's why.
Yeah. How many Nets games you been to? How many? Yeah. Excuse me. Two games. 2 games. Why? Why is that?
Free tickets, baby. They free tickets.
Oh, free tickets. The free.
They only $10.
Oh, please.
Only $10, man.
Oh, please. Stop it. Oh, please. I don't believe it, man. Yeah, that made me sick. That just totally made me sick. Luka Doncic has been fined $35K for a gesture in a game. You know, Luka Doncic did that little money sign. He did this.
Yeah, he got the money.
He did this.
He got the money.
$35K.
You got the money.
You felt like the referee was acting up. What's your take on this fine by the NBA?
I mean, if you notice, a lot of NBA players getting fined for obscene gestures. You see, Luka got his, Buddy Hield got his. He got what, 20,000 or 20 G's. I know Dylan. I want to know before we continue, what the hell's wrong with Dylan Brooks? What's going on in Memphis, bro? I think I'm sorry, man. I gotta say it, Jeff.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the hell's going on in Memphis?
What's wrong with Memphis?
Ever since John made that comment, we ain't worried about everybody in the West. They've been out of pocket, bro. I'm gonna say it. They've been out of pocket, bro. They got their heads up their ass. They think they're the best team in the league. They are like what the Phoenix Suns were last year, but twice as worse. You understand where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
Josh says we ain't got no problems. Josh saying we good in the West, we ain't got no problems. All of a sudden, that shit changed, and they went downhill ever since. Dylan Brooks, he been out of pocket. He's becoming an NBA newest villain. He's becoming the NBA's newest villain. Nobody don't like him. He's getting fined 45, almost 50 G's for obscene gestures. These Memphis Grizzlies need to calm the hell down. Because they ain't been nowhere but the Western Conference Finals. They keep messing around. Their asses might get bumped in the first freaking round.
Nowhere but the Western Conference Finals.
No. It was in last year. Then they played Golden State last year in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Right.
You said they had been nowhere but the Western Conference Finals. Where every team's trying to get to.
The NBA Finals. They haven't been to the NBA.
But every West team's trying to get to.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Do you see Memphis going to the Western Conference Finals this year? Yes or no?
Yes, it's a possibility.
That's not the question. Is either yes or no?
Yes.
You see them go to the Western Conference Finals?
Yes.
So you see them beating Denver?
It's a possibility, yes.
Do you see them beating Phoenix?
If Kevin Durant is there, no.
Do you see them beating Phoenix? Yes or no?
Is Kevin Durant is there? That's the question. If Kevin Durant is injured, sir.
Why?
He's injured.
Why is he injured?
He's injured because he don't want to wear hot tops.
No.
That's why he's injured.
He's injured because he did.
He's
actually
on his own sweat in a layup line, sir. I don't want to hear that. If you ask me if Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns is going to meet the Memphis Grizzlies in the Western Conference Finals, if Kevin Durant is playing, no, they're not going to beat the Phoenix Suns.
So even with Chris Paul, even with Devin Booker, even with DeAndre Ayton, they still not going to make the Western Conference Finals.
They can't stop no Kevin Durant, bro. You talking about top 3 scorer in the league right now?
I'm sorry, man.
Who could shoot from 30? Who can average 40 in his sleep? You mean to tell me them youngins, them young Cubs on the Memphis Grizzlies can stop Kevin Durant? Are you kidding me?
That's not what I'm saying. You misunderstand what I'm saying.
Go ahead. What
I am saying is Phoenix, even without KD, can still beat these young Cubs from the Memphis Grizzlies. Because why?
You get Joe Pesci for that.
How I get Joe Pesci?
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
They cannot beat Memphis.
Let me ask you a question. Where was Phoenix last year?
They lost in the first round last year. Against who?
Yeah, you know what? Memphis was in it 2 years ago. Remember they got
no, that wasn't the question.
The
question was who did Phoenix Suns lose to in the first round last year?
They weren't in the first round. That was Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals.
Against who?
Dallas.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Conference Finals. Yeah, the Conference Finals before they lost to Golden State.
Guess he is right. Yes, he is right, sir.
I get confused. I get a little confused. I'm sorry. It was remember Game 7 how we sat here and we destroyed. Mainly me. I destroyed Phoenix last year after Game 7.
Who bumped Memphis out the finals? I mean, out the playoffs.
Was that Phoenix? Or was that Dallas?
Dallas knocked out Phoenix in the first round.
Nah, bro. I think you got your crosswire your years wrong.
Dallas beat Phoenix in the first round last year.
No, Dallas beat Utah in the first round. Because remember when they talk about the whole Jalen Brunson and then my associates I showed up to the game with Randall, and Randall showed up, and then showed up to the Dallas Mavericks game in the playoffs. And Jalen Brunson was dropping 37 to 38 without Luka. That was in the first round. And then they got bumped. That was last year.
Let me look it up.
That was last year. Memphis played Minnesota last year.
In the first round.
And they won.
And they won the first round, I guess.
Right.
Minnesota, right?
Then
who they play second round?
Golden State. It was Golden State.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So they lost to them back to back.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
What I'm saying is Memphis keep fucking around. They're gonna be out the first round.
No, they're not.
I believe they will. You know why? Because their heads is way too.
You can't say that. You don't know who they play in the first round.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
So you think any team that gonna play the first round, they as they'll get washed in the first round?
I'm not gonna say washed.
They're gonna lose. Excuse me, lose the first round. Really?
This team.
What
the
series
issue. Right now the third.
Standing.
Who's number 6?
I took a standings.
Who's number 6 right now? Yeah, no, pull up the standings. Pull up the standings. Since we're past the obscene gesture thing, we're past that. We don't care about that anymore. Who's the 6th seed in the West?
6th seed. The 6th seed in the West is Golden State.
So let me get this straight, man. You gonna tell me in the playoffs with the team like Golden State who just come off a championship?
Hold on, let me share the screen. Hold on.
Okay, yes. Please bring it to the screen. Please bring it to the screen. I just want to understand. You gonna tell me that the third year in a row these two teams be playing in the first round? Oh, not in the first round, just in the playoffs. Me telling the playoffs. You're going to tell me right now that Memphis is going to be Golden State in 7 straight games. Is that what you're telling me right now, man?
Do you feel
Are you really going to sit here and say that Golden State is going to lose to the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round in the playoffs after beating them 2 straight years back to back? Think about that one.
It's a possibility.
Oh, you really think that's going to happen? You really think that?
No, and here's why. You can't count Memphis out.
You know what? I'm counting them out. You know why? It's a very simple word: overconfidence. Overconfidence.
Well, every team is overconfident.
No.
Yes, every team is overconfident. Every team think they're gonna win. Well,
okay,
let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
Let me say this about Golden State and the Memphis matchup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You lost last year to Golden State, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would be the greatest revenge for that?
To beat Golden State, to beat the world champions, obviously.
Now, let me give you an example, right? Boston last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did they do to the Nets last year?
Oh, you mean they got the broom, baby? I remember that clearly. You could have. I ain't hear from you like that. That was so
you heard from me.
Beautiful. Yeah, you know, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful.
And what happened?
They got swept. They got the broom, baby.
Right. So revenge is always the best, right? I believe that the Memphis Grizzlies has the talent, not only with John Morant, but also Jaren Jackson, who's the All-Star this year. Brooks and the crew, they can actually beat Golden State. Because the only X factor when it comes to Golden State is the others. I'm not worried about Steph Curry. I'm not worried about Klay Thompson.
You're basically talking about the Jordan Pooles of the world, basically.
I'm talking about the Jordan Pooles. I'm talking about the what's the
Kumingas.
The Kumingas. I'm talking about them. Are you going to step up? Because they're gonna need them. And if they don't show up, the Memphis Grizzlies is going to embarrass the Golden State Warriors. You can book it. You can book it.
Steph Curry. Now with Steph and Klay and Draymond. I'm sorry, I can't believe that. I disagree with that completely. Ain't no way. That's why I said ain't no way.
So you're saying this can't happen? You saying this can happen?
I'm saying it cannot happen.
So,
why?
Episode 28 of season 3, you said this can't happen.
I believe it cannot happen. And I will say because the Warriors, there's a difference between season and the playoffs. As we both know, the playoffs are heightened.
Oh!
See, Memphis, hold on, let me finish. This team has championship DNA. Memphis does not. There's no way that Steph Curry is going to be eliminated in 7 games. In the first round? Hell no. Now, you do have a point about their bench. I am worried about Jordan Poole. I don't know what the hell. He's one of the worst 6 men coming off the bench this year. Maybe Draymond need to knock him out and knock some sense into him again. Now, I know it's a low blow for me to say, but the man was fine before this shit even happened. Okay? Before he got the bag. Ever since Jordan Poole got the bag and Draymond had knocked him silly and senseless, he ain't been the same since. Say what you want, the man ain't been the same since. However, things change in terms of playoffs and how players play in the playoffs as opposed to the season. Everything is ramped up, and this is no way a championship contending team like the Golden State Warriors are going to lose to a team. When I say you can say overconfidence. I'll eliminate overconfidence. Memphis is fucking cocky.
Wait.
They're cocky as shit right now.
Wait.
That's the word I'm using.
Are you paying attention to the bracket?
I am
on the screen.
Yes.
They will not play Golden State in the first round.
Okay, I need you to bring it closer. See, you sat here talking about they playing Golden State. Who are they playing in the first round?
They will play the winner of Minnesota. If the playoffs start today, right? They will play the winner of Minnesota and the Lakers. Remember, the 2 plays the 7 seed.
All right. So the
Lakers or Minnesota.
If it's Minnesota, hypothetically speaking, you're already out with Anthony Edwards because he broke his ankle. Godspeed, hope you get better. And Cat Lily just came back. So no Anthony Edwards, that's a done deal.
Mm-hmm.
However, are you going to sit here and tell me that LeBron James is going to get eliminated in the first round?
It's a possibility, yes.
Memphis Grizzlies. Hell no.
It's a possibility.
Hell no. No. Look, this is a guy who used to hate LeBron. I used to hate LeBron.
Oh, you used to hate him?
I used to. I don't hate him anymore.
Oh, so how old is LeBron James?
38, 39, tomato.
So 38 to 9, LeBron James is gonna beat a team like the Memphis Grizzlies under the 30 years old.
Hell yeah. I don't trust Memphis at all. I'm dead serious. I don't trust them at all, bro.
All the Rough Riders and scorers.
They are way too cocky. And if the Lakers, they mess around with the Lakers, LeBron start going crazy. He's the right person to put their ass right back down to earth. But I'm telling you, in a 7-game series, Memphis is not beating Denver. In a 7-game series, they're not beating.
That's your opinion.
They're not beating Phoenix.
We're not talking about Denver. We're talking about the first round.
I understand. I'm just
Memphis
saying.
Memphis is the second seed.
And the teams that are ahead of them, I don't care if it's first seed. They're not beating Denver. You're not beating Phoenix.
How did I beat Denver?
You're not beating those teams. They're not beating Jokic.
Because they have the best record?
Bro, it's not just the best record. They had the Denver seems to have the best player on their team. You're not stopping Jokic. And plus, when's the last time you saw Steven Adams? Steven Adams ain't 100% healthy. You can put Jaren Jackson on you want to on him, but then you have Denver has other options. I believe Jamal Murray is starting to get his flow back. Starting to finally. It took a whole season. Obviously, you had to turn your ACL, but yeah, he's starting to get his flow back. Michael Porter, I'm not too sure about him. I'm very sure about Aaron Gordon, but I definitely believe in Denver. They are a damn good team. I can't see Memphis losing to Denver. I can't see Denver losing to Memphis. I just can't see that in my eyes. I can't see it at all.
So you don't see a number 2 seed lose to you don't see a number 1 seed lose to a number 2 seed team.
No, I don't. I can't see it. I just can't see it. I damn sure can't see.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
I don't care what you said. I damn sure can't see Phoenix losing to Memphis with a healthy KD. And a healthy Booker. Who gonna guard that? You want to disagree with me on that one? I'm waiting for it.
Oh, wait, say that again? I
said you want to disagree with me on that? With a healthy KD against Memphis?
Uh-huh.
You gonna tell me they can't? You mean tell me Memphis can't be?
No, we didn't talk about that. Look at the bracket again.
I'm looking at the bracket.
Okay.
So
Phoenix is number 4 seed, right? They gonna play your Clippers. You mean to me you Pandemic P and Kawhi Leonard? Don't be slick. You should be slick. Pay attention to the bracket right now. If the playoffs started today, you mean to tell me that you will be rooting for the Los Angeles Clippers to beat the Phoenix Suns with KD?
First of all, playoff P.
Answer the question. That's yes or no question, sir. Yes or no? Can your Clippers beat my Phoenix Suns?
Playoff P is hurt right now. I hope he get better. He should be fine. I hope he made it along. I hope he be fine in the playoffs.
Can they beat Phoenix Suns? Yes or no? With Pandemic P. That's the question. Yes or no, sir?
If everybody is healthy and Kevin
Everybody's
Durant ain't healthy, everybody healthy on both teams.
On both teams.
So we get a KD versus Kawhi Leonard 7-game series.
7-game series. Who you got? And the finger's on the button. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's ready. Go ahead. It's on. You taking that long? It's on multiple buttons right now. It's on multiple buttons right now. Go ahead.
You know I gotta ride my Clippers, man. I can't help it, man.
You're unbelievable, man.
Get the fuck out of here. What fucking warming up? Get out of here.
Stop the cap.
He don't feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking
all
time.
these bricks, and let's build a shelter for the homeless, so that maybe your mother has a place to live, and your sister too. I want your mother and your sister out of my house immediately.
Stop the cap.
You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. You know, this is what I have to deal with. With people like Mr. Marcus Wilson. Don't want to keep it real, man. And I understand why you can't keep it real. It's that contamination of being a Knicks fan. It blindfolds you and actually take away your actually common sense. He knew damn well the Phoenix Suns are better than the Los Angeles Clippers. You know that. You know that. But at the end of the day, with KD and the Phoenix Suns and against the Los Angeles Clippers with Kawhi, maybe we don't know. We don't know he's gonna play or not. Yes, it could be playoff time. We don't know he's gonna play. He might take a night off or something like that. You know, his knees hurting or something like that. Might need a shot or something, and he might need some NyQuil, whatever you need, some DayQuil. It might be some excuse of Kawhi Leonard not playing in the game or multiple type of games, and you're gonna sit here on the show and actually say the Los Angeles Clippers with Pandemic P doesn't show up in the playoffs at all, gonna beat Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, and that Booker plays. You must be losing your mind right now. You lose his mind.
First of all, sir.
What?
I believe in my team because I believe in the great Kawhi Leonard.
Of course you do. The great what?
I believe in the great Kawhi Leonard.
The great Kawhi Leonard.
The great Kawhi. First of all, he's been healthy, sir. He's been more healthier than usual, sir.
Oh yeah. They force him to play. You know that, right?
Ain't no forcing. I'm
not telling you. I'm not giving you an opinion. I'm telling you what I know.
Oh, why are they forcing them? Why? Because
excuse me, you missed 2 years. We paying you all this money and you not playing the game. Listen, I'm not telling you what my opinion is. I'm telling you what I know. Kawhi Leonard is not that hurt like he say he is. That man is skipping basketball games and stealing money for the Los Angeles Clippers. I said that on Saucy Discourse. Okay, that man is stealing money for the Los Angeles Clippers. He ain't that hurt. It's the same thing he was doing with the damn Spurs. And they started this, this load management thing. The Spurs started this. They started it.
So blame Popovich. Don't blame my man Kawhi.
I ain't blaming Popovich. He started it. The Spurs organization started this.
Yes,
okay.
They did.
And Kawhi Leonard went to the damn Clippers. You want to be? Oh, I want to be part of the Clippers. I want to come back home. But this had to be an allegation or something, a stipulation of what I have to do to be a part of this organization, and that's missing regular season basketball games. That's what the Clippers did. They paid him all this money for nothing. This man ain't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And he want to just show out there. Well, I'm feeling good, and I play a couple of games in a row, and then the next thing you know, he missing 2 games back to back. Disgusted.
Okay, first of all, let's move on. Let me ask you a question.
What?
Let me ask you a question. Who, in your opinion, who are your top 8 teams in the Western Conference?
In the West.
After it's all in the West. This is after play-in
top 10
everything.
teams. Top 10 teams. You ready?
No, top 8 in the West.
Oh, top 8
in the West. Top 8
all right.
in the West. This is after play-in games and everything.
All right. Denver's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis is number 2.
Mm-hmm.
The Grizzlies. Excuse me. Sacramento's number 3.
Yes, sir.
Phoenix
so
number
happy for
4. Your
So
Los
happy
Angeles Clippers are number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Golden State is number 6.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, I agree with Minnesota be number 7.
Really?
But I think they're gonna drop. So I would pick the New Orleans Pelicans as number 7.
Mm-hmm.
I would put the Los Angeles Lakers at number 9. I will put OKC as number 10.
Wow. So you don't see the Lakers in the playoffs?
I just said the English at 9.
No, I asked you who was your top 8
Oh,
in the playoffs.
if LeBron comes back, I could see him go over the New England Pelicans. If he comes back,
Okay.
I don't trust Anthony Davis.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a given. There's a reason why I go on street clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust him at all. I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. Sacramento is the team that we need to talk about, man. We gotta give some love to Sacramento Kings, man.
They could love them, but ain't nothing to talk about.
Yes, there is. Do you not understand that Sacramento has not been to the playoffs since 2006?
I understand that, but they ain't going nowhere.
It's not a matter of going anywhere. Before the season started, did me and you, first of all, I said it. I said I think Sacramento can make some moves this year. You laughed at me. You gave me a Joe Pesci. You absolutely did. You thought I was joking when I said it. I was dead serious.
What do you mean by going somewhere?
Going to the playoffs. I just said playoffs. Playoffs.
Okay.
That's it. You sat there, you laughed at me. Hey, you
All
thought
right.
I was joking?
All right, I give myself a Joe Pesci. They're going to the playoffs.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Now what's next?
Thank you. It's the fact that you had the coach of the year.
Who cares?
You had the most clutch player in the NBA, De'Aaron Fox.
Who cares?
You have, first of all, clutch points in under a minute is highly important. You're going to need that in the playoffs.
Who cares?
Buckets. Everybody cares.
Nobody cares.
See, it's so funny how you say that about somebody like De'Aaron Fox. Or when it comes to KD,
I love De'Aaron Fox.
That's
what are you going to do in the playoffs? Nothing. It's the first playoff series. He don't do nothing. Nothing.
Okay. We don't keep saying that. I love a guy like Sabonis. This dude is on pace to be only the second player in history to do only what Wilt Chamberlain has done. This dude is about to average more rebounds than points an entire season. That's impossible. Only Wilt Chamberlain has done that, bro. He'll be the second person ever to do that. Mike Brown, coach of the year. That's not understand. It's about championship. I understand.
Well, what is it about then? These wins?
Right now, for the team like Sacramento that has not been to the playoffs in almost 2 decades. Do you remember the last best player that Sacramento Kings had? It was Kevin. No, it was 2006. It was Kevin Martin. You remember Kevin Martin? Sharpshooter with the weird. That was the best player, bro. That was the best player. That was 2006.
Chris Webber, sir.
No, but he wasn't playing in 06. He wasn't playing in 06 with Sacramento.
I'm talking about the best Sacramento player of all time is Chris Webber.
Oh, all time, yes. Yes, all time,
Who cares-
yes.
who
But
cares
I'm
about-
talking about
Ain't doing
I'm only
nothing.
speaking of the year 2006. I'm
Ain't
not
doing
talking
nothing.
about Chris Webber all time. They did not do anything. I said that was the last time they made the playoffs. For Sacramento, I think it was just about the making the playoffs. I'm not sitting here saying they're going to get to the Western Conference Finals. I'm not saying they're going to make the finals. I'm not saying they might not even get past the first round. I'm just saying for a team like Sacramento, they're a great story. If me and you said, I said they're going to make the playoffs. I never thought they were going to be the top 3 seeds in the West. If I said that, I would have had 3 Joe Pesci's before the season even started. We agree with that, right?
Cares.
Mike Brown is the best. Mike Brown, coach of the year, well deserved. Is not even close.
Yes,
Not
I
even
agree.
close.
I agree with you.
Not even close.
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox. Can we not give Sacramento some love?
Yeah, of course.
Right now, because right now, as we speak, they are beating the brakes off your Phoenix Suns right now.
With no
It is
KD.
91-79. I don't care. I don't hear that excuse. You got Devin Booker,
No
Chris Paul,
excuse.
and TJ Warren on the floor. I don't hear that.
Unbelievable.
Excuses. You got Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Chris Paul, Landry Shamet. I don't hear excuses.
That's an excuse, sir. Kevin Durant is a
That's
big excuse.
So Devin Booker's not an excuse. TJ Warren, he's a proven player, not an excuse. Chris Paul, one of the point guard, not an excuse. DeAndre Ayton, not an excuse.
Chris Paul has to play horrible lately.
Okay, that's fine because he's old. I'm gonna say old.
Oh, so why you said it's not an excuse?
He's seasoned. Because you
Why
make
is that an
excuses because
excuse?
all you do is make excuses because KD's not there. KD's this.
That is
KD's
why
that.
they lose it.
KD. Yo, please.
Excuse me, wasn't a
Please.
trade made? Wasn't what kind of pieces they lose?
They lost half their damn bench because they never really had it.
Exactly. That's why they lose it. Want to hear that?
You got Devin Booker. I don't want to hear no excuse.
Oh, please. That is an excuse. Kevin Durant is not playing. You don't have no bench.
Apparently,
And DeAndre out today. And DeAndre Ayton is out.
He was no good. He ain't no good in the damn playoffs either. You know that.
I ain't talking about the damn playoffs. I was talking about what's going on right now.
I understand.
No DeAndre Ayton and no Kevin Durant. All you have is Paul and Booker. You're not going to win a lot of games.
I mean, they need and able to keep pace in this Western Conference because every single game is tight.
They're going to be
They need to keep pace.
They're going to be all right.
You better hope so, man. Because I don't want no excuse in the playoffs. The news just came out today. KD might play on Wednesday. I can't wait.
Go for him.
Can't wait. And it might be against Lakers against LeBron. And it'll be the first time.
It's still the fourth seed.
It would be, no, but listen to this. It will be the very first time KD and LeBron will be facing each other since 2018 when KD was in Golden State. That's the last throw. When's the last time we saw KD and LeBron go at it? It was 2018.
Who cares?
It's been a long time, bro. That's a good game. That has a lot of, in terms of playoff seeding, it has a lot of implications. That's all I'm saying. How it don't count? It absolutely counts. In this conference, one game can drop you from 5 to freaking 12.
It don't count.
It counts to me because obviously every other game counts. You can say all you want to. See, it don't matter to you because No, it don't matter to me. I'm good. My team's good. I'm talking about
Phoenix
West.
got the fourth seed. It don't count.
Who don't count?
Phoenix got the fourth seed. It doesn't count.
Okay, if they lose or they lose,
it counts for the Lakers.
They can slide.
Yes. It counts for the Lakers who's trying to make the playoffs.
So you think it don't matter to KD? You don't think it don't matter to KD?
No, it doesn't. KD don't care.
Mm-hmm.
He just want to play. That's the type of play he is. That's the person he is. He just want to play. He just want to be on the court. He hate missing basketball games.
Overrated just a little bit.
Before Kevin Durant had his first injury, he was the Iron Man of basketball.
Oh, don't do that.
That's a fact. This man has never missed a basketball game.
And then what happened? Start slipping
injured
on the damn court over and over again. Start slipping on the floor.
Got injured because of who?
Himself. Don't you say his name either. Don't you say it.
It's that damn Brown. That's what it is.
Let it go.
I ain't let nothing go.
Just let it go. You're so petty. Just get over it.
Better give you facts.
It's but get over it. Nobody cares.
You can get over it. No, it's facts. You can't get over facts.
So now you want Bruce Brown banned too? You want banned too?
He should have been banned a long time ago.
He gonna ban your own teammate. What's wrong with you?
Get another damn teammate. Should have got Carmelo Anthony in the first place.
Oh, now he want Melo.
Oh, please.
You should have signed. Man, you should have called Kemba Walker. That's what you should have man free agent.
No, that's good. He go to your team. He goes to your team, but not my team.
Watch him out, sir. Watch him out.
Why didn't nobody that bum? No.
You always telling him what he do to you, man.
He's a bum.
He's not a bum.
Oh, you can't admit he's a bum now?
No, he's not a bum, sir.
Kemba Walker is not a bum. Is he finished? If his career's finished?
No.
So why you gotta sign him again? Knicks.
Well, no.
Why Knicks is signing him?
Because we got point guards. We got guards.
We got point guards. Oh, we can't be on the bench to be a veteran presence like Derrick Rose is being with his skin disease happening.
He should go to Phoenix because y'all need help when y'all point guard rotation. Kemba Walker.
You don't need him.
Yes, you do.
That's a waste of money. Anybody that knows about wasting money is in your Knicks.
Wow. You just a petty can.
I ain't petty nothing. I ain't petty nothing. That's facts.
Oh my god. What you want to talk about the Eastern Conference now?
You can talk about Eastern Conference what you want.
No. Who's the best team in the Eastern Conference in your opinion?
Of course, it's still the Celtics.
I
don't give a god. I'm about to explain. Can you let me explain?
Sure. Sorry.
First of all, I don't give a goddamn what winning streak the damn Cavaliers been on, or any other team as the Milwaukee Bucks and all that been on. I don't give a damn. When it comes down to it, the number one seed, the Boston Celtics, is still the number one team in the Eastern Conference. They are the most deepest team in the Eastern Conference. They have 2 assassins on the team. Now, when it comes to the Milwaukee Bucks, do you trust Middleton? Is he gonna play? I mean, are you sure Middleton? Is Chris Middleton gonna play? Because if you don't have Chris Middleton for the Milwaukee Bucks is falling in 6 or 7 games. Period. You're gonna book it like it did last year. Okay. Now you want to talk about the Philadelphia 76ers? Okay. What did we mention before in this podcast? I don't give a damn what the Philadelphia Sixers or how many winning streaks they had. What does really count? Embiid's gonna be healthy, and as if James Harden gonna show the hell up in the playoffs. That's it when it comes to the Philadelphia 76ers. Anybody else in the Eastern Conference, I don't think, including your damn Knicks, by the way, who I believe at the playoffs start today, they will actually lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers. But that's another story for another day. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the Eastern Conference, the Boston Celtics want their revenge in the NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors if they do show up in the finals, and the Boston Celtics might win the first championship since 2008. Floor is yours.
Okay. So you kind of piggyback what I said about Milwaukee when I said Middleton. I absolutely agree with you. I already touched on Middleton. Mm-hmm. Middleton is not 100%. Milwaukee has no shot. Right? We agree with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Middleton brings a different quality shot creating, ball handling skills. Not saying Drew Holiday can't do that because he has so many other things that he needs to do in the court. Obviously, defense is Drew Holiday's best quality because he is, in my opinion, the best perimeter defender in the NBA.
Oh, where you get to your point? Who you have in these conference?
I didn't interrupt you.
Who do you have in these conference? Get your point.
I didn't interrupt you. I still say Milwaukee because they're the deepest team. However,
Milwaukee is the deepest team than Boston?
Yes. Right now, I don't trust Boston right now.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Stop the cap.
He don't feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
and let's build a shelter for the homeless so that maybe your mother has a place to live. And your sister, too. I want your mother and your sister out of my house immediately.
Stop the cap.
I said it again. Milwaukee's deeper than has a deeper team than Boston. I don't care what you say.
Stop the cap.
There ain't no cap.
Stop the cap.
How you get mad with the answers I asked? So I want to stay right now, man.
Stop the cap.
Oh my God. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Stop the cap.
Oh, dang, why you lying? Milwaukee Bucks is a deeper team than the Boston Celtics?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How? Explain. Explain, please. Explain.
Okay, hold on. Let's go through a rotation, right? Holiday, Middleton, Giannis, Lopez, and I say, was it Grayson Allen? Whoever saw, or okay, that's a 5. Bobby Portis. You got Portis.
That's Nick, by the way.
That's nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
Portis, Connaughton, Javion Carter, Goran Dragic, Joe Ingles. That's a good 10 right there. That's a good 10. Now Boston. Smart, Brown, Tatum. I guess you put Horford and Williams.
You guess?
I mean, that is the 5. That's the 5 right there.
That's the 5.
Malcolm Brogdon, who I think Malcolm Brogdon makes a huge difference coming off the bench. We agree with that, right?
How much huge difference? Is it a big difference between Chris Middleton being on the team? Is it a big difference with Chris Middleton being on the court?
No, because I say Malcolm Brogdon coming as your 6th man. He makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. I admit that. And I'm only speaking of Malcolm Brogdon. He's a damn good player.
That wasn't the question.
What?
The question was Brogdon being on the court is it more important as Chris Middleton being on the court?
No, because I think Middleton needs. I think Middleton. You need Middleton. I think for me, like Middleton needs to be healthy and in game shape for the playoffs.
No, that's not what I asked.
He's a bigger deal. I think Middleton's a bigger deal than Brogdon.
Chris Middleton is not much a bigger deal than actually Brogdon being on the court.
No, he's not.
Okay, go ahead.
Who's after Brogdon? Derek White? Yeah, all right. I mean, Derek White ain't no scrub, but yeah, all right.
Can he shut down Chris Middleton?
No, hell no.
What?
Hell no.
What?
No.
What?
Are you saying tell me Derek White can shut down Chris Middleton?
That's why they got him in the first place. What are you talking about?
Hell no. Hell no. No. Middleton cannot be gonna get shut down. No Derek White. Hell no. Now, if you say Marcus Smart, you have an argument. You have an absolute argument. We ain't going back and forth on that. You can put Marcus Smart.
Why
on Middleton.
is Derek White on the team, sir?
Because he provides offense. He can play some.
And
defense.
what?
He provides
first of all, he provides defense and offense. Defense comes first. So you can actually switch Marcus Smart, and Devin White on Chris Middleton. Yes or no?
Yes, you can do that all you want to. You're not shutting down Chris Middleton. You're not shutting him down. You're not. I say overall, Milwaukee is a deeper team. Brogdon, as I said, as 6th man.
Yeah, you can do it, but it doesn't really matter. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable to me.
I don't say it was a problem. I'm just being. My honesty does count on the show.
All right.
You can say all you want to.
All right.
Okay. I still think Milwaukee is a deeper team. And especially what happened last year after Milwaukee losing in Game 7, you don't think Milwaukee's going to come back and bust their ass? Absolutely. See, this is not even about Boston.
Sure.
It's not even about Boston. It's not even about Boston. It's about you.
What?
You don't want the Greek Freak back in the finals. You can't. It don't make you feel good. You got to sit here and watch the Greek Freak win another championship. And this time, if he does, I don't hear about no cheating. I don't hear about no stepping on no foot. I don't hear about him hurting somebody allegedly. I don't want to hear allegedly stepping on anybody's foot. I don't want to hear
Allegedly?
allegedly try to take somebody down
Fact,
with his
sir.
arm, WWE style.
Fact.
I don't want to hear no excuses.
Facts.
Nothing. No excuses. No excuses this year. Nothing. Okay? You was all happy and giddy when Boston beat him in the Eastern last year. You couldn't stop laughing. You couldn't stop smiling. I remember.
Did you see Giannis' face? Did you see his face? He know what the hell happened to him. You see his face? He got two pieces by two different sides. Two pieces by two different sides. I love it. I love it. I like seeing cheaters getting punished for their crimes of what they did to Kyrie Irving. I love it.
Oh, so now you just unsolved mystery. You unsolved mystery.
You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right.
You expect the gadget on something.
God don't like ugly, and Giannis is ugly. Goddamn it. Go ahead.
What does this man do to you? Like, what does this man do to you?
I say all the
He
time.
do nothing to you.
That man cheated away to the NBA title. That man hurt one of the greatest point guards in the game right now and all time. That man injured that man, knowing damn well he wasn't going to win that damn series if he did not hurt Kyrie Irving. They would have won a 3-1 in Milwaukee and would got actually flushed out in Brooklyn. But you know, Giannis want to stick his damn Paul Bunyan foot out, his damn big bunion out, and actually hurt Kyrie Irving on purpose. On purpose. They try to act like I was just going for the rebound. No, you wasn't. You stuck your damn foot out for a reason, sir. That's to hurt the best player in that game at that point, and that's why the Brooklyn Nets lost that series in 7 games. Even though Kevin Durant played his heart out, even though he had a one-legged James Harden who Giannis tried to hurt in that damn game as well. Nobody like to point it out, but you know that's what operations like to point it out as well. At the end of the day, God don't like ugly, and that damn Giannis, that damn cheater, deserved what he got. Okay, against the Boston Celtics. God don't like ugly. And he deserved to lose.
Are you finished, sir?
I'm done.
Feel better now? This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You need help. You need help. You can't help yourself.
I don't know help.
I mean, come on, man.
John Morant comes back after suspension. What was your thoughts on John Morant first game back?
I mean, he did come off the bench. He was okay. He had like 16.7 rebounds, 5 assists. No, that's pretty good numbers. You know what I'm saying? But it overall goes back to my point about Memphis. They are way too damn cocky. They feeling themselves a little bit way too much. And eventually, it's going to smack them right in the face in the playoffs. No matter who they play. I'm just saying, I'm not feeling the energy. They too cocky. They too full of themselves. They're over and in their heads. That's what I'm saying.
I think it was a great return from John Morant come off the bench.
It was a good return.
A good signature dunk. One thing I want to talk about before we get out of here is the referees.
Oh, hell yeah.
The referees has been absolutely
horrible. Atrocious.
Now, personally,
and I got a perfect game to bring up on that segment.
Oh,
go ahead.
Don't bring it next.
No.
That's just regular.
You're damn right. You're damn right.
I ain't bringing it next.
Right.
Go ahead.
No. You're damn right. The game against Miami was ludicrous and it was bullshit. That's right. I'm cussing now.
What?
You know, piss me. It was bullshit.
Against the Knicks?
Yes, it was. Oh, they got some of the worst calls I ever seen in my life. Mitchell Robinson got his hand up. He just trying to move. He get called for an offensive foul. Jimmy Butler is literally. I ain't no damn push off. Mitchell Robinson ain't like.
Excuse me. Push up over his hands.
Mitchell Robinson had his hands in the air. Who he pushing off on? Nobody. Jimmy Butler literally grabbed Mitchell Robinson's leg. And was holding his leg from the final possession of the game while Jimmy Butler was on the floor. Nothing was called. No foul. No technical. No ejection. But every time Jimmy Butler drove into the lane or some BS drive, they called some BS calls, some BS fouls. There was a lot of bullshit in that game, and I'm saying I'm cussing. That's why I'm pissed off. I'm still not over that game.
Oh, please.
Because there's been a lot.
Please.
But I will agree with y'all. You can say all you want to. There was like at least 10 calls that game that were BS. Illegal screens. How's an illegal screen? And ain't nobody in the damn area. How you call an offensive foul on RJ Barrett? The man dribbled the ball, and he ain't even used no forearm. What? But Jimmy Butler do the shit all day, every damn time. All of a sudden, it's no call. Ain't no call. But you're absolutely right. These refs have been atrocious. That game with Mark Cuban and Dallas and Golden State, that was horrible.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was horrible.
I don't agree with
Then
Nick
they
game,
should-
but
the-
with that game is
so
that was horrible.
So let me get it straight. When it comes to any other game, the refs are horrible. When it comes to the Knicks game, it's justified, basically.
No, it's just what the Knicks do. I mean,
See,
you want to actually
see,
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 y'all
that's what I'm talking
delusional.
That's what I'm talking
Y'all
about.
delusional.
No.
Y'all delusional.
No, we're
Oh
not
my God,
delusional.
it's the referees. No, it's the Knicks.
If you're going to be
It's the
fit,
Knicks.
no. This is not Dave check-ins. This is not Tim Donaghy. This is horrible. And if that punk ass, if I ever see Scott Foster in person, it's on site. It's on site for Scott Foster.
Listen,
That's the worst referee. That's the worst. That's the worst ref in the league right now. That is the worst ref
Mr.
in the
Foster
league.
is not no pushover. He'll fight your ass back. I'll tell you right now.
He's going night.
He's not James Dolan. At the end of the day, I don't count that Nick game because you deserve exactly what you got.
Wow. See what's up,
The other game you was talking about,
you need help.
that's what it is. That's what it is. That's the problem.
You need help.
That's the problem.
See?
No, let me get a little insight when it comes to the NBA.
Sure.
This is how it works out and everything. Other than the OGs like James Copper Jr. and other referees like that, you have a lot of new referees coming in the league and stuff like that, who are actually trained under the NBA system, how to call the right calls and stuff like that. But, and this is the big but, what I have learned is you're going to have as a referee, you're going to have some tough decisions to make when it comes to important games when you're actually a rookie. Now, when I say you're rookie, I'm not talking about your first year. I'm talking about your second, because your first year, you might not have a game like that.
Right.
I'm talking about just strictly entering the NBA, because referees before that, they're in college games, they're in high school games and stuff like that, rookie games, stuff like that. When you come to the NBA, you're going to face certain circumstances that might tie you up to a certain extent that might make you call that bad call. And I'm telling you right now, them calls that you actually mentioned besides the New York Knickerbockers is
just petty.
A regular, and I'm quoting, a regular from basketball operations, referee operations. This is a regular mishaps that this happens in the game. So I just want to put that out for the audience, for you as well, because at the end of the day, you know, nobody cares about the Knicks. That's what you do.
Well, watch your mouth, sir.
I ain't watching that.
Sir.
I ain't watching that. I ain't watching that.
Watch your mouth, sir. Everybody cares about my Knicks.
Nobody cares about the Knicks. Nobody cares. I'm telling you.
I'm
telling you right now. Listen, I'll tell you right now. Nobody cares about the Knicks in the office. Nobody cares.
You know what? I'm tired of this. Where's my jersey? I'm so sick of this. Sick of this disrespect. Sick of this disrespect. Where the jersey at?
Nobody cares.
Where the jersey
Nobody
at,
cares
man?
about it. Listen.
Where's the jersey?
Nobody cares about the Knicks.
Well, I care about
when it comes to important
okay.
situations to make important decisions. No, the Knicks is not a part of that decision. I'm telling you right now. As a person that worked for the NBA, nobody cares. You can put on that contaminated jersey all you want. You can put on the contaminated jersey. You can put you can put all you want. Nobody cares. It's at the end of the day. At the end of the day, that's why y'all in the position y'all in today.
No,
it's like contamination. Little give the jersey on. He has a hat. He still got the stick on the hat. He still has the stick on the hat, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
That's right. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Right.
At the end of the day, nobody cares about your Knicks.
Well, yeah, I care about my Knicks. I care about my Knicks. I bleed on orange and blue.
And I'm telling you,
because we here.
I'm telling you.
Conference Finals. We're saying it right now.
Listen,
Eastern Conference Finals. I don't want to hear
what?
Eastern Conference Finals. I'm telling you. Eastern Conference Finals, bro.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Stop the cap.
He don't feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
Let's just gather up all these bricks and let's build a shelter for the homeless so that maybe your mother has a place to live. And your sister, too. I want your mother and your sister out of my house immediately.
Stop the cap.
Like I was saying.
We here. Because we here. We here. We here.
Win them damn
Eastern
playoff
Conference
series.
Finals.
Win the damn playoff
Eastern
series.
Conference Finals.
Win damn playoff series.
Cleveland. We're going to bleed Cleveland. You're going to beat Donovan Mitchell in the first round. And then
What happened in the
gonna
second
beat
round?
Whoever we play, we're going to beat them. Whoever we play.
See, that's the problem. You don't know who you got them playing in the second round.
matter.
That's the problem.
It don't
That's the
matter.
problem. That's the problem. And
Everything's
that's
possible.
wrong.
And
That's wrong
when
with
you
your
got
damn
a leader,
fans.
when you got a leader like my man Jalen Brunson,
A leader?
anything's possible.
A leader?
A leader.
The
He's
man,
our leader.
the man in the offseason who plays in the summer league
Underpaid.
at a NYU,
So,
you know, at a local damn college. He's a leader. Oh my God, he's a leader. He's a leader. I'll play.
He underpaid. He was underpaid. He's underpaid now.
Underpaid?
Jalen Brunson's underpaid. I don't care what you say. Underpaid. I don't care what you say, sir. He's underpaid.
Overpaid?
He's underpaid. Yes, he is.
Oh, he's underpaid.
Underpaid, not overpaid.
I mean,
underpaid.
it's funny. It's funny either way. If he underpaid, overpaid, it's still blasphemous.
He's under.
At the end
I
of
know
the
it's
day.
not blasphemous.
It is
See the way, my
blasphemous.
man. He should have been an all-star. I'm still.
Ah.
No.
You know the rules.
There ain't no rules.
You know the rules.
Nah, ain't no
Only
rules.
one or two Knicks
No.
are allowed to be on
No.
All-Star game. That's the rules.
I don't want to hear
That's
that.
the
I
rules.
don't care.
I want to
I
hear
don't
that.
hear that. That's garbage.
I want to hear that.
That is garbage. That is garbage. Anybody buying that crap?
Oh
He
my
should have been an
God.
all-star. He should be all NBA right now. He's one of the best guards
He
this
should
year.
be. He should
has
be
changed
second
the
team All NBA. I give
He
you that.
should be. He should be.
This
Absolutely.
year, you should be second team All NBA this year. And I think Julius Randle should be third team this year.
He should be. They both should be.
If he makes it with his bad attitude.
Well,
Because nobody I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, I work for the league.
I know what's coming. I know what's coming. Go ahead.
You know, I work for the league.
You want to talk about
They
the
don't
whole
like his
Orlando
attitude.
situation. I mean, we New Yorkers at times we don't like his attitude, so it's understandable.
I'm just saying,
do too
Julian
much
Randle.
sometimes.
Do not expect Julian Randle to make any All Team this year. If he does, it's going to be third team, not first or second.
That's fine. That's fine. Here's a question I want to ask you. I pretty much asked you this before. Does the NBA need to make an All NBA fourth team?
No,
Why not? In your opinion, why?
it's not necessary.
It's not necessary. But there are a lot of players that have been like OD efficient this year that may not even get mentioned. So let me ask you this: if you have a choice, right? Who are your locks for guards this year for All NBA first and second? Obviously, Steph is up there, right? Steph is there. I like first of all, before
Steph should be
before
second
you,
team.
yeah,
Steph should be second team.
Steph should be there. Dame should be there, right?
Dame should be there.
Dame
They
should
should
be
be either
with-
second or two to after Steph.
Right. Donovan Mitchell should be
He's not a
there.
first.
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan
should be
Mitchell should be first team.
there. Jalen Brunson should be second team.
Jalen
Right.
should be second team on third team.
Right. Okay. Where's Jalen Brown?
Jalen Brown should be a first team.
Jalen Brown's the first team, right?
Small forward.
Okay, I just named
second.
you. It's going to be more 3 because he's more of a 2 or a 3. You know, they
Yeah.
switch it up from time to
It
time.
depends where they rate him at.
It depends where they rate him,
He
right?
should be
Okay.
Jalen Brown should be first team.
Okay, where's Devin Booker?
Devin Booker should be second team.
He should be second team, right?
Mhm.
So everything I just said, right? I just gave you 6 players. Where's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander going to be on that?
Third.
But he plays the same position as Dame, Steph, everybody else we just mentioned.
It doesn't matter.
Remember, it's not point guard. Remember, it's just guard.
I know.
So somebody gonna get left out. Shea's been having a tremendous year. I don't want Shea to get left out. What about De'Aaron Fox?
Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be on the third team.
What about De'Aaron Fox?
De'Aaron Fox could be on arguably first on the second team because Sacramento got the third seed.
Right, but he may not. Somebody's going to get snubbed, and somebody's going to be pissed about
It
it.
happens every year.
That's the problem. What about
Yes.
even when you can even include Zach LaVine? Even when it's a late. You know, he's been hot
Doesn't
lately.
mean it's not making any all teams this year.
I'm using it as an example. It could be Zach Levine. It could be, you know how some people would be squeaking in. Like, remember the year Pascal Siakam got in, and he was like, "Huh? What the hell he got in?" But he didn't make the All-Star. That's the same thing that could happen to Jalen Brunson, but it's well deserved. When it comes, that's why I say I think I wouldn't mind seeing a fourth all NBA team because it will create more opportunity for players. Because having only 16 slots for the 16 best players is going to be a problem. Because going to be another 8 to 10 that feels like I should have gotten in, and I feel left out. Is James Harden all NBA this year? He's leading the league in assists.
Listen,
Does he get in?
Listen. Adding a fourth all NBA team is going to be more stress on the people who actually vote in it.
I mean, they always get stressed every year when it comes to the MVP.
So adding a fourth team, it'll be more stressful.
I mean,
that's the way to look at it. To give you inside stuff. That's the way you look at it. Adding a fourth team, like, damn, I have trouble coming up the first 3 teams to add a fourth.
That means somebody always get left out, and not only that, bro.
It's always gonna be like that.
It's always gonna be like that. But remember, that also deals with that. That's also messes with people's contracts.
And that's based on opinions.
Right. It's based on opinions, and then what happens when those opinions go left? That's also messing with somebody's current contract.
Listen,
remember, there's always an incentive on a sort of if they meet a certain criteria on an all NBA team, they get a little bonus on their contract.
Listen, they left Klay Thompson to be either out of first or second year team.
I remember he was pissed,
and he was pissed, and you heard Stephen A. on First Take saying that, damn, I feel like I messed up on Klay Thompson because you didn't vote him for the first or second damn team.
Right.
So
Clay's not even on NBA. Clay's not even. He was left out of all 75.
Yeah, which I disagree with as well. But at the end of the day, it's about the people who's voting the players to be on these teams. You got to go with media, reporters and stuff like that. So that plays a major part in the process. So a lot of people don't understand. So you have a Stephen A, you have a Jaylen Brown who has rights, you have a Will Bond or something like that who has rights to actually vote their opinion who should be involved of this 3 teams. That's what a lot of people understand. It's not just coming from strictly NBA executive. This is people who actually around the world who actually covers the NBA.
I got you.
And you gotta deal with their opinions, which is actually multicultural. Like Kendrick Perkins like to say, listen, it's not enough of black people work that actually voting on these damn decisions. But you have the NBA coming out saying we are diverse, but the problem is that they didn't actually give a good response to how diverse they are. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we said all that, bro, and we didn't even put it in job.
At the end of the day, how many white people voting? How many black people voting? How many Spanish people voting in our industry to actually put these damn teams together? That's what Kendrick Perkins had to say. So for First Take, let me just say this: for First Take to actually come out to say Kendrick Perkins was wrong, but not actually correct Kendrick Perkins to say this how many white people voting. This how many black people voting, Hispanics, etc., who actually voting to actually come up with the actual decisions. They didn't actually say that. The NBA just actually gave an example. We are diverse, and they took it and ran with it. This is what happens. Whether people like it or not, this is what happens behind the scene. Look, you are on the show called Inside the NBA. Power word, NBA. We want you to go with this narrative. And at the end of the day, what we say it is, that's what it is. If you look back on that episode when Molly came out and actually spoke the day after Kendrick Perkins actually made that statement, saying that Kendrick Perkins was wrong. She didn't give any actual analytics of how diverse the NBA is when it comes to decisions. That's the problem.
Okay.
Money,
Thank you for breaking that
power,
down.
respect. Go ahead.
I have one more question. Well, what do you think of the new rule starting next year for players to be voting in MVP? They have to play at least 65 games or more. Are you cool with that?
I agree.
I have no problem. I just want to make sure that I have no problem with that. I'm cool with that.
And it should involve the All-Star game as well. How many All-Star games we've seen players actually voted on the All-Star game that wasn't having good seasons? Let's start with AI as well. How many times I don't even see who I love as well has been a starter for the Eastern Conference that he did, and the Western Conference that he didn't actually deserve to be on the team.
You're
been great as well.
You're speaking of like the popularity vote, basically.
Yeah, they gotta fix
the popularity vote.
I'm not talking about when it comes to
how do you
the reserves always been right. The reserves always been right. I'm talking about the starters.
You're talking about because the coaches make the decision, right?
They have to make exceptions to the rule when it comes to the starters of the All-Star game and also what you actually presented. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be popular.
Well, why can't they just go back to the old format with point guards, 2 guards, 3 guards, 4 and centers?
They're not going.
Why can't you go back? I understand it's about positionless basketball.
It's a different game.
Right, it's a different game, but that's still
it's not what Kobe and Jordan was playing in. It's not the same league.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Like I said, it's positionless basketball. But in terms of like centers, you saw what happened with Jalen Brunson. Absolutely deserved to be All-Star. Right?
No, I disagree, but go ahead. Well, I disagree that he should have been the only Knick to actually deserve on that All-Star team. I don't believe Julius Randle should be on that
team. Well, I wouldn't mind both, but obviously,
that never happened. That haven't happened since like early 2000s. Since Allen Houston, he is still playing. Are you still paying Allen Houston? Is he still on the contract?
He works.
Allen Houston is the Bobby Bonilla of the New York Knicks.
He works. No, he's not. No, he's not.
What? Allen Houston wasn't Bobby Bonilla of the New York Knicks.
He works for the organization, sir.
Oh, what I mean?
He works for the organization.
He's still getting paid, right?
He's getting paid. He works. He's a consultant, sir. He's a consultant.
He's still getting paid.
Consultant. So what?
He's the Bobby Bonilla in basketball. That's what he is.
His nickname is H2O. Okay, leave the man alone. Man, he still get buckets.
He had been H2O since 1999. To be honest.
First of all, he can still get buckets right now. I saw an Instagram video.
Excuse me.
H2O.
Excuse me.
I saw an Instagram video of him still working out, still getting buckets. He shoots better than some of the players in the league today.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
When you had a squad in 2012, why didn't he make the team? He was in training camp. He was in training camp. You want to bring that up? He was in training camp. You know that, right?
Houston was past. He's
past prime. He's past prime.
He is 40 years old, sir. Stop.
He's past prime. Okay.
He's 40 years old, sir.
Okay.
See, like this.
He can't shoot.
He
can't shoot.
No, I didn't say he can still shoot.
Mm-hmm.
He still shoot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like he's 40 years old. We ain't gonna sign no 40-year-old guard. Come on, man.
Yeah, Jay Kidding team when that was like what? 41, 42?
He's 42. And we got to the second round of playoffs. That's the last time.
And you lost. And you lost.
I tell you, man.
This is always the period as it in. And you lost. I mean, what you do? You put a hat and everything. At the end of the day, the period of the sentence, and you lost. I mean, that's what you do. That's what you do. I mean, let's get out of here, man. We go 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm gonna appreciate everybody for joining into this episode.
Such a hater, man.
We appreciate everybody just showing their love and support, man. Make sure you subscribe to all the platforms you're on, whether it's audio, video, and all stuff like that. Shout out our sponsors. Get some Saucy Discourse merch on Teespring right now. Make sure you get all the merch as well. Make sure you subscribe to all the platforms we're on. And brother, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, man.
Yes, Yes, sir. You know your Nick fan is actually disgusting. Yes,
Now watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
I ain't watching nothing. I ain't watching
Watch
that.
your mouth, sir.
That's disgusting.
You be alright. You be alright.
We see you next week. We might be on either Thursday or Friday, but we let you know.
We will
But
let you know.
but make sure you actually do what we actually told you to do and actually support this podcast. And we are verified, so make sure if you want to leave a comment, you have to have 200 gold. I don't know, some 200 gold things they have on Instagram now. Gold something. I don't know. You have
Points,
to
stars,
points and stars. That's what it is.
Points, stars.
If you want
euros,
points. That's what it is. 200 points, gold stars, whatever it is.
You
have
send 200 euros.
Well, I don't know how much 200 euros, but actually, if you want your comment to be on our podcast and actually responding to you, you have to send 200 stars, 2,000 stars, whatever it is. Okay, they will tell you when you're actually doing it, but make sure you actually support the podcast doing that. I'm out of here, bro. I appreciate you, bro. We out of here. Let us drop the Saucy bomb real quick. And the good words of Fat Joe, you know you're a Nick fan.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
We will see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. Peace and love.
And soul.
Okay, Don Cornelius. Okay.
Watch your mouth, sir. Watch your mouth.
I mean,